start of a new day. Bought enough room and board for your presumed stay in the city. I'm not trying to rhyme, it's just happening.
It's fair. It's fair.
It's your world.
So, do we know what kind of elemental we need?
I'm not entirely sure. Was it an air elemental? That seemed the most logical to me.
Well, what about lightning for electricity?
That is what that is. I think those are classified under air elemental, if I'm not mistaken on what I look at.
Okay.
Like, there's no lightning elemental, they're just in the purview of air. From everything I've ever seen.
Yeah, as far as like actual elementals are concerned.
I don't know how much Arano knows about elementals.
And I heard somebody mention possibility of a water elemental and a fire
Water
elemental.
and fire elemental brought together to create steam.
Some kind of steam power.
Fuck ton of steam.
Should we go talk to the Tinkerer people, the folks? And also we can specify size. Maybe they need 2 mediums, or 1 large, or 2 extra large with pepperoni.
What's pepperoni?
It's some kind of sausage, I think.
There's lots of pepper.
I believe it's when a feather is stuck in one's cap.
Ah, yes.
So yeah.
I would say that you could try to make either a straight intelligence check or a history check to try and determine what you may or may not know about what you're trying to collect.
Let me determine just how useless my roll is perfectly. Yes.
50.
Same thing.
Either way.
I'll roll.
Oh, right, we can
5.
roll. I technically botched over here, and it's the 1 anyway, but it should.
I'd rather re-roll physical dice.
I agree.
Honestly.
It's a 5.
I thought you said 15.
No, I botched. Yeah.
Oh.
Over here, it's 5 here.
Gotcha. So 5s all around except 115. I would say, based on that, Shra, you have a possibly shocking understanding above all the rest of the party about what these devices are, or what these what do I call them? These power source technologies. It usually is going to be like an air elemental, usually in the form of lightning, that is contained within these gems, and that is used to, like, or what we might consider to be like arc tech or something like that, right? Like, electricity in this world is harnessed through the power of air elementals, and that's essentially what we're looking for, is like a magic-y electricity.
Did we happen to get a size that they needed for this project, or is there like some kind of? Well, we even have options. I don't know, but we should know what we want before we go in. I would think.
I think this place summons the thing that they use to make the thing. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
We need the thing.
Yes.
The thing, you know.
Yeah.
That's where it was.
As long as it's all standardized, we're good to go.
Don't worry, I know things out of game now.
Do people frequently make stuff that is just flying?
Just trying to remember where that was in the elemental part. But I got it.
Apparently, that's a standard like power
And now I know.
source, and it doesn't really matter what its power is. What I'm getting at.
Sorry.
It doesn't matter what the magic effect that you're looking for is. It's a standard power source, no matter what it's powering. Just because we're doing a flying effect doesn't.
It's a battery, not.
Exactly.
It is strictly speaking a magical battery.
Yeah.
I would say in most cases, yes.
Okay.
I feel like we've already encountered things that were different than that,
Sure.
but in most cases, yes. For what you're looking for, this is the thing that you
4 times out of 5. Magic battery.
Got it.
If you were trying to make some kind of like rifle magic flamethrower thingy, maybe it would be different. Maybe. But most of the tech that works this way that you're coming to realize works off of like that goes for like that tank. I keep calling it a tank, but you know the vehicle that you guys followed out into the west.
Sure.
It probably ran off something similar in some way that under the hood that you can't see. A lot of that stuff does.
Right.
Cool. I have no other current plans other than to spend time learning things. So, getting this taken care of would be a good thing to get off our table.
Agreed.
Then, yes, let's summon an elemental.
Let's.
So I assume after probably what is a quick meal down at the tavern,
Yeah.
exiting out into the early morning of Orpheus. Yes.
Cinnamon.
Can we? I think it's probably fine if we join this as a DM for the sake
Don't
of
want
switching the
spicy
page.
do?
Oh, I guess I'll try one. I'm curious.
It's weird.
Oh,
Very
we'll
spicy.
be joining us.
Spicier than I expected.
I would say go to that
I was expecting more dill.
so that we can kind of try to figure out what that was like.
Really? I feel like it's so dilly.
What if we
Oh, it kind of
think
tastes
if we
like
measure
a
it,
sweet
it'll be
pepper,
correct?
though, to me.
Fair.
Just so we can sort of recreate it as best we can.
Like a peppercini?
Oh,
Is
right.
that what you mean?
Yeah,
or like
kind
a
of.
raw?
Like
Kind
a,
of.
like a banana pepper.
Sure. I can
Or
see
that's
that.
the same thing.
16 squares tall.
16 squares.
More or
Here's the
less.
width.
And
Also,
15
free world
squares
building
wide.
idea.
16 by 15.
I'm just
What's this
imagining
other
a,
little room?
A half-orc
Yes.
out there who's working on alternative energy sources like this
25.
by the name of Elon Tusk.
10.
Okay.
Nice.
Yo, Spelljammer when? I have ideas.
So soon.
Huh?
Spelljammer.
When we have a Spelljammer campaign one day, I'm making a half-orc artificer named Elon Tusk.
I think Rick and Morty got there, didn't they? Elon Tusk?
Did I accidentally steal this?
I think that's
I'm really fucking upset.
yeah, I think it's in Rick and Morty. And they even got Elon Musk to do the voice, and he was like, "But I'm not like a pig version of Elon Musk. I'm just kind
Please
of
don't get Elon Musk to do anything except like not seize. That's the word I'm looking for. Like give away all his money. Then maybe I'm cool with that.
Perhaps.
Let's see. Let's start it from up here.
Yeah, I could tell when he was on SNL that like all the cast members are like, I can't believe we're having to do this with Elon Musk. Why is he here?
So this room
I'm sure he
starts
had horrible time.
here.
It was real
It was
awkward.
16 tall,
Yeah.
15 wide. Is that true?
I believe that is accurate.
We can make.
Yes, that is
What
accurate.
should be the center here? This square?
And the tapering begins
Should I try some
at
honey
9
butter chips?
feet. That's where the tapering
That's
begins.
exactly what you think it is.
So it goes to about here. Okay.
Whoa, that was very buttery.
Mm-hmm. Weird.
Oh, that one was sweeter. Interesting.
Actually, I guess we could have. We can use the blocks instead, can't we?
You can definitely use blocks. Absolutely.
Now that we've
What
kind
an
of.
interesting mix of potato chip flavors.
Yeah.
No, I bet you
Do a small pour and then you can.
Well, now that you put it in my head, it can't not.
You know what the shape looks like.
I got
It's so suggestible. Alright.
We'll just have to measure out what the
Mix
door
together.
was, and then we'll know. Like,
Yeah.
size. Okay. Alright.
Why not use the blocks when we can?
I think that one overpowers at least for me.
It does. But this one kind of calms it down a little.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does actually kind of complement it. You don't really taste the honey and butter.
When did you think that it curved?
9 into it, like 9 up, away from the door, is when it started to curve.
So this one.
And so it's like here-ish to match up to get up to this tall, right? That's the block we're trying to hit with our curve.
Yeah.
Something like that. Blocks, they do a body good. Blocks, treat them like they should.
That's gonna be pretty dang close.
And yeah, let's go one more there, and then we should be fine pretty much. That's
This is the
All
door.
these squares make a
Yep.
circle. All these squares make a circle.
pretty much
Close
it.
to this one here too.
Yep.
Now it looks like the doors are ajar.
Brilliant. And if you wanted to,
I guess we had a
Doors
little
look
dice,
like a
right?
jar.
that's
Just like a
it starts
6er.
5 blocks away from the edge. The circle starts 5 blocks away from each side. 1, 2, 3.
We can just
4,
draw it.
5. Just a circle here.
Where is it?
5 block. It starts 5 blocks in from each side, and 4 from the top. Yep.
Like that?
Yep. Some kind of circle there. That's
Is that what it was?
It's like a slime started now.
that's fine.
I like it.
If I could draw a perfect circle with just my free hand,
Exactly.
I'd be a fucking maniac.
Right.
Isn't that what they say?
Yeah. They say maniac specifically. Bam, da bam, bam.
Yeah,
Oh.
and that's on discs.
You know what? I wasn't planning on it.
Also, I'd really love it if you guys somehow watched Only Murders in the Building.
Only murder. You keep saying this,
So
this
fucking
show.
good.
Yes.
I want to. I know.
Only murders in the building. Towers on a stand.
Oh, I think I made a character in what's it called? What's the
Celeste?
Hero Forge?
Oh, Hero Forge.
Is that what it is? To represent Steel Defender.
Oh.
Yeah.
You gotta
Pull it up.
make that a
What
3D
beautiful,
file or whatever.
what
and
beautiful nightmare have you wrought?
Give me the picture and all that good stuff.
Yeah, we'll get it printed out like these guys. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Ah.
Get on up down. We don't have to wait for me to do this, I don't think, forever, do we? Maybe. No.
I don't.
Is it everybody?
I don't feel like this character's actually here though.
Yeah, I don't think they're at the. They're
They're
taken care
yeah,
of.
they're in the room board of their own.
Yeah.
Who's that? Oh, Ursula.
Join muted. Yes, I want to join muted. I
Sweet.
wanna-
Oh, you know what I should have grabbed?
Okay.
Not that you're even standing in this place yet.
Oh, I'm gonna do this, and then it's like that. And then voice. No, visits.
What do I like for this?
How do I change volumes of other people on the mobile?
You have to go into that voice that called the channel, I guess, of the voices. Tap on each one.
Okay.
How do you find your old builds on here?
Is it under account?
Not that I can find.
Or under hero?
Oh, heroes, probably. What? No!
Oh no.
What?
It didn't save it.
That's no good.
That's heartbreaking.
I'll recreate it and show it to you guys.
That really sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But if I did this, now I could do something like this. But I could also do this. This will conserve that.
When I make stuff on there. Oh, that was the other thing. That wasn't Hero Forge. Never mind. Should have saved it then. I was thinking of that other one we used to use. I used to save the picture, and then save the code as well, just in case.
We have a camera.
Woo.
It's going live. It's so bad.
Excuse me.
But there it is. Congratulations.
All right, taking bets for how long it takes for his hand to cramp.
See, that's exactly. It's not gonna work out. That's all I'm saying. That's all I was trying to say before. Woo!
How will I be able to add music to the player and make it play again?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. What you'll want to do instead of that is you'll want to just find this. It's called Angle. It's a Bluetooth device, and just pair up to that. It's called Oomp's Angle, and it should be searching for something now.
What's this? I'm Montague, Wisconsin.
Oots angle. Allow access to your contacts and call history? Probably not.
Probably not. Probably not. And then we can probably move this like over here or something. Doesn't need to be like.
Is it actually connected?
Looks connected.
Okay.
Try playing something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting.
Okay. Yep. Cool. And this is. Oh, I just showed Brian on camera, and I'm not gonna edit
You
it.
just named him.
Brian, we've named Brian so many times. What? We have all our names.
But we haven't put a picture to people.
Right.
Who?
Sweet. But now we don't have a full party.
I mean, shit happens.
Shit does happen.
Whoa,
Every goddamn day.
I'm back.
Uh-oh. Are you?
I mean, you want shit to happen every goddamn day, right?
You see, we have camera,
I heard.
but
That got it all working so that he could admit that it's not working.
I said it wasn't gonna work from the beginning.
Which is why we went through all the effort of making it
Now we're
happen.
just getting all Matt crotch.
Yeah. Whoop.
Wow.
What?
This is the NC-17 episode, folks. All right. What?
Clothing on?
For now.
For now, yeah. Depends on where you guys want to take the night.
Oh, but show your feet.
Until
Yeah.
until the
No, money! The money though! No!
until the coming battle
You
is,
have to
is
charge it!
so exciting that his boner comes straight through his pants.
Woo-hoo. If only I was that well endowed.
Steel Defender is the name of his boner.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, look, I'm going to show it on camera. Perfect.
That looks
Did
really
you
cool.
just make that, or you?
No,
Found
I still had it open on my.
Oh.
That's pretty rad, and I wish we had it in real life.
We could have it in real life. We could definitely have that printed and shipped to us.
Oh, I know, but
It's a whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Your whole thing.
That's cool though.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
if I had my own 3D printer,
This
I'd
here
be
is
like,
something
let's do this.
I gotta talk to you about at some point.
Oh, okay.
We'll get back.
Sure.
Oh, there's another thing about that I want to talk to you about as well.
I want to be able to turn into Steel Defender.
Yes.
Uh,
You're not wrong. That's the truth.
meanwhile, Brian looks like fucking. Why did I just forget his name? Peele. Jordan Peele. Just hearing those words.
Like I want to reflavor something else normal to be
In
still
his mind,
Defender, but
he's
I
going
wanna
to say
play-
yes, isn't he? He's going to say yes. Cool. For sake of brevity, since we're here and we're filming a
Why am I
fucking
holding
battle,
this up?
I don't know that.
What do I do with it?
I think it's safe to assume we come back to this.
Perch it on one of the fan blades.
This like summoners guild, if you will, finding our friend. He kind of leads you into a different room than the room you went before, but it looks practically identical.
That is neat to be able to get like from the character's perspective views.
He's going to stand about here, and y'all can have followed in and decide where you want to be.
It's so stupid.
I'm fine with where Arano is at.
Yeah.
Could you move Steel Defender in front of Arano?
Let's put you on a square though, like that square and this square.
Sure.
I'm gonna choose the square as
I
well.
would.
There we go.
Sweet.
Nobody's gonna put me in a square.
I meant to look at this while we were all waiting. What is it called? It's called.
Did you call him? Sorry.
It's called.
Really?
I hope so.
Well, thank you, Lisa. She tipped me $6.78.
Nice.
Noise.
Elise, way to go.
Oh, it is like 3 or 4 cents less than what she was promising. Is this spell not called Summon Elemental?
Conjure element.
Conjure. Okay.
Conjuring and summoning. It's fucked up.
I'm perfectly at the right angle to be watching all of this.
Yeah, you are.
See all my camera shenanigans and bullshit? Yeah. Only this, from this line on, the screen is recorded. This part of the screen is our stats all the time.
Is there a more powerful
That's
version
kind
of
of
that
weird.
spell that I'm actually thinking of?
Upcasting?
I think there's a lot of conjuring stuff added to Tasha's that might not be necessarily there. I can put that down for now. There's minor elementals, which is something. This is 5th level conjure elementals.
Yeah, that's not what I want.
Conjure minor elementals.
Wait, that was a different spell than this? I thought this is what you're looking at.
These are 2 different spells. I don't know which one we necessarily.
Look at this
need.
one. What's the line?
An elemental with a challenge rating of 5 or lower. Appropriate.
That is what I want.
Okay.
Look at time.
Time casting is 1 minute.
Okay,
Concentration up to 1 hour.
great. Okay. Kind of this gentleman that you've grown to sort of know over the course of the day. 24 hours, maybe at this point, 26. Rolling up sleeves. What?
I said, whoa, 26.
Rolling up
You're
sleeves.
behind the mat.
Of his
You're
robe.
behind the screen.
Oh shit, yeah. I was trying to get your sleeves being rolled
Wow.
up. I mean, whatever. We know what spells
Kind of-
was being conjured.
Looking around the room, you know. Ready?
It's
Yes.
all in the
We kind of skipped to this point,
Yeah,
but
we
you
sure
have
did.
hats and you have balls.
Is there any
We have bats?
hats?
Oh.
When it comes to summoning,
I forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot.
when it comes to harming elementals, is there anything that you would advise us against doing or advise us for doing that would be useful or not useful in your experience? I think that's a fair question to ask,
Yeah,
right?
I'm sure he should know. If he doesn't, what the fuck is he doing?
He's just gonna be like, lightning damage is going to be pretty useless in this case, and make sure your attacks are magical.
Yes. Got it.
And just to go over it, because it's been a while, the hats are at first forward. You spin them backward to activate
It's
the
gonna be
orb
problematic for me
ball
if
that you use. You're looking to beat this thing down to around 25% health.
Flint's catch hat is on top of his regular hat.
As long as your regular hat is not magical, that is perfectly legal.
And fashionable as fuck.
It will be a ranged attack against this creature.
Do I?
To throw when you throw the ball, a ranged attack to hit, and it will make some checks to try and break free from that.
So, quick clarification. My aim is shit. If I were to bull rush it and just, like, smack it, would that work too?
Pretty sure you have to throw it.
Worth asking.
Sweet.
Tower's gonna go ahead and pop Fat Bottom Girl now.
And you will have to stand there for a minute.
That's that guy. That's right.
I am going to say we're going to roll initiative, but you are going to basically have a surprise round on what's being summoned.
Can I just uncheck this to take that off really fast? I don't know what my numbers would be without it.
Yeah, if you go into where it is at the bottom in your actual like item list,
Yeah, just deselect.
but it's not a deselect. You'd have to go in and unequip it. There's a little check box under the eye icon on the bottom right of each one.
Oh, okay.
That's equipped versus not. Yeah.
There's no pencils here, aren't there?
No, they're up
Yeah, they're
right here.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't see those.
that's where they are.
Oh, but it still
And secondly,
has.
are those
19.
cards something I hold on to?
Then
So
I
they're
have no
somewhere?
idea.
The-
I think
Oh,
this
they're
is-
on the. No, they're
No.
on the.
Let me
on the
check
screen.
spells.
Oh, over there.
Yeah.
Cool. So I would say we can roll initiative now. And just remember what it is, but you will get your full surprise.
Ooh, baby. 21. 22. Oh, right, advantage. 22.
Ah! Keeps checking the wrong things.
The camera has fallen well behind
Oh yeah, sure is.
what I'm trying to
It's
do.
off a cell phone, so
Well,
what do you
yeah.
want?
It was fine before though. That's my
Oh,
problem.
that's cell phone too.
And then it had to keep up with the packets.
Just getting dice rolls. I don't know why. Why not?
Oh,
Boom,
baby.
On initiative, I need it there. 22.
What was yours?
22.
Do you have
14.
our original?
Yeah, what's
What are
your
my
what's your
dex?
dex bonus? To
3.
figure out who's going.
You go first.
Do you have my original sheet? No.
Did we, I don't think we made paper sheets for this.
There
did
are
we?
no sheets for this.
I had one. I don't think anybody else did though.
I don't know how.
What's the
We were
problem?
so insistent on going
How
paperless for this.
to know what my intelligence is without my headband? Because I tried unequipping it and didn't do it.
I don't
On
feel like you
your-
need to right now. Like, yeah,
On
so
the
I guess if
Roll20?
you had to
To
make
use
it.
magic,
Oh.
because I'm basing my magic off of intelligence,
I can
and that's
figure
the
something
only
on my end.
magical things I
Because it's
have.
blue.
Could you
Look
use
at
it?
it,
Could
highlight
you use
it.
an action to take the hat off and put the one on?
Yeah. If you take it, if you unequip it from the
We
Or
tried
sorry,
that.
headband.
it
Yeah.
didn't do anything.
I guess not.
No.
Your intelligence is 7.
Oh, if you just look at it, okay.
There you go.
Wait, the
So
original
that's a
intelligence was
negative.
7?
Yes, it was real bad.
Damn.
Yes.
Okay.
That's -2.
Yeah.
It's a
Drastic
good thing you don't need that to
change
throw
for
balls.
Right.
Right, but to affect
For the
them,
mag- yeah, that's what your magic is based on.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that
Hey, them's the rules.
hold on.
Oh,
You,
I'm actually
have
gonna
a
back
thing?
Aranoa up
Probably
because
don't have
since
a
we're starting to summon, I'm not.
So
I
I'm
need to be up talking to this guy.
6. So it's 9. So
Magical weapon is a 2nd level spell, isn't it?
And I guess if anybody else wanted to connect to the Discord as well
unless someone
and
has
shoot from a different angle, we can absolutely I would just be able to just switch between them.
Wow.
And you can disconnect or reconnect whenever you wanted to shoot something new.
Does someone have a magical weapon they're
lot.
not using?
Regrettably, no.
A magical weapon not being used.
That
Yes.
would help.
You would have to take off your arm to use
Is-
my arm.
Infused items count as magical, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
generally.
So yes, you could have my spear.
Great.
I'll keep my
That
bow.
sounds probably better than me trying to do spells without my intelligence.
I
Note to
throw it
self.
to you,
Invest
but
in the
before it gets to
future.
you, it comes back to me, and I go, "Ah," and I hit.
Note to self, magic equipment at some point.
You're level 7. Things are gonna get harder to hit.
I'm good to go. Okay.
I'm just saying.
In all fairness, my hands are lethal weapons.
I know the feeling.
Did everyone roll? I didn't hear numbers. I only have
Yeah.
these two right here.
Oh, I have an 8.
Oh, you're not doing the call? Okay.
Okay, fair enough, but sure. I already know
11.
most of them. Okay, so we're like this.
I'm just very used to you asking the range thing, so hearing that they're high. Wait.
Cool.
And we're going, in this case, yes.
Right to left.
I guess that's
Well,
fine.
because it looks
it's for me,
right to
okay?
you.
It's
Yeah,
for me.
I'm gonna
As long as we
Oh, these are so backward though. Isn't it supposed to be
Also
like
that.
that?
They are also backwards. It's stage initiative.
Sweet. So, getting ready, waiting that minute. Is there anything else in this minute you want to do before we begin?
As he's getting to the towards the end of casting the spell, I am going to cast Branding Smite.
Okay.
Just to have that ready to go, so I don't have to use a bonus action later.
Any other bits from folk?
Readied side blades.
Okay. Then, after that minute expires, this creature appears.
Fuck.
Oh, this isn't working.
Oh,
It turned off.
what turned off? Oh, this turned off because it was getting no input. Gonna turn it back on now. It should automatically connect to your thing. Hopefully. I don't know what my camera was looking at there.
It's
Is it just quiet?
okay.
Brilliant.
The VOD has been muted.
I believe it's.
Flint's turn.
Oh, what an epic shot.
Oh, thank you. I forgot it.
Is this yours?
It's Matt.
Yes, my die.
Alright. Side blade on hand, let's go. No advantage, no adjacent allies. botched anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else that you want to do with your turn?
Nah, keeping the shield up, we're good.
Aranoa.
I will pull out my bow. Well, I already had my bow out, just kidding. And I'm gonna shoot off the 2 shots. Oops, where do I have? 17 for the first one.
That will hit.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing a Resident Evil perspective for Aranoa's shot.
Oh, sorry. Minutes since I actually rolled this.
It's a good shot.
There is quite a delay.
Oh yeah, it's humongous.
This is a large creature.
So that's 10
by the way.
damage for the first one.
10 damage.
Oh, I forgot Brightening Smite too. So it's not just 10 damage, it's more than that. I already forgot, I just did it. So sorry. Jesus. Plus another 7 radiant damage. And that first damage was magic.
Alright.
Second is it hits higher than the first one. So 16 plus 8 damage.
8 damage, okay.
And I'm actually gonna keep Steel Defender with me. I think. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me.
Putting it to sleep is an extra 25%, right?
That concludes your turn?
Yes.
Sweet. It'll be its turn now. And I'm gonna have to get this restarted as well.
Wait, are we not getting our surprise round?
You're right. You're absolutely right. You do get your surprise round. That was me being dumb. Okay. I got sidetracked with music. It is Shraw's turn.
You said it's the spirit of returning, so I
Ah,
don't have to
right.
be right up on it. I can throw it.
15 feet.
Play, you dumb thing.
Farthest.
Alright, what are the stats on that?
Yeah, I forgot. Let's see.
And you're a fighter, so and it's like a spear is a pretty basic weapon, right? Fighters have.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
fighters have everything.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, it's a basic.
If it's not
just
bullshit, they
throw
have it.
Weapon. The only thing special about it is that it is magic because it's infused and it returns.
What's the damage though?
Well-
D6 on a spear, right?
Yes, a D6 for one-handed.
Plus
if you're
one.
throwing it.
Plus strength mod.
that's
Returning
what I
does
don't
not
know
have
if
a
it
does not have a magic modifier on damage.
Gotcha. Because it's returning.
So what's the attack then?
Unless it
Just
happens
the
to also
strength?
be a +1 weapon.
Your strength plus proficiency.
I assume it's just
It
returning.
does have a +1 on it.
Oh
but
fuck!
just-
Well, in that case, +1 attack, +1 damage
Yeah.
Okay, so.
on top of strength
7
stuff.
Plus 4 is 11 plus proficiency. Wait, yeah, 14, 15 attack.
That will hit.
And what was it? Was a D6?
Plus strength
+1.
and 1.
5, 9, 10.
10 damage?
But you're a fighter, you have extra
Yeah,
attack, right?
I'll be doing it again.
Okay.
I rolled a 19, so that definitely hits. And 3, 7, 8.
Okay. That will bring us to Tower.
Tower is going to approach up to this point here. Going to throw out a series of punches with Fat Bottom Girl. That's a 14 to hit.
That will unfortunately miss.
A 16 to hit.
That will hit.
And a 19 to hit. Those are each doing, man, how did I forget my martial arts damage die so quickly? D6 is +4 for 2 different hits. I don't have a D6. Holy shit. Thank you. D6. That's a 4. And another D6. That's a 6. Each of those are +4, so that's 14 total force damage. I'm going to ask the first hit to try to take me home tonight with a fat elbow to this ball of energy. It's going to require a con save from this motherfucker. That's how I feel about it.
Tell him.
Okay. Constitution?
Constitution 15 is
That,
the number.
then that is a failure.
That will stun the Moaf. I'm just going to re-roll one of the fucking things. I did not crit. We're good to go. It's stunned. It's, yeah, that's it. That's going to be the whole of my bit.
Sweet. Top of initiative. It is Flint's turn.
So it's now granting advantage on attacks against it.
Indeed. I can pull up the stun condition.
Yoink. Okay, I'm gonna walk right up to it. I have advantage.
Stunned is here if anybody needs it.
Over 20 to hit.
Roll hit.
Alright, and we're going to. Let's see, that's 2d6, smite, 2d8. Plus the d6 for actually hitting it. Yep. All of this is psychic damage. God, I hope I'm not going to regret this. Well, okay, the d8s are going to be radiant. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11 psychic if it matters, and 7. Sorry, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 psychic, and another 7 radiant.
21 damage.
Roll.
How's it looking?
A lot's happened in a very short amount of time. Just make a general perception check on this thing. Or make an insight. Make an insight check. Try to
11.
read this storm.
14.
It's really hard to read a creature that doesn't really appear to be much in the way of humanoid or corporeal, but it might look like it's hurt. Maybe.
And I don't think I have anything I want to do with my bonus action presently. So I'm good.
Okay. What I will do is
I choose you, Rail Spike.
I'm gonna use my bonus action and cast Framing Smite again. And then I will fire off my arrow again. First one's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Where'd my d6 go? Matt, can I have the d6?
Oh yeah, sorry, I was doing camera things.
Oh, I could tell. So sorry. Don't normally have to actually add. That's 9 damage on the first one. Oh, sorry, no it's not. I forgot again about the radiant. 16 damage.
16 damage?
For real?
For real.
Wow.
Well, I think I can do it again.
Oops.
Maybe we don't kill it this time?
We'll try not to. Thought it was going to be more of a challenge than that.
Damage happened real fast.
Is there a
I smelled
sign?
it. What more did you want?
Is there a sign of when we should start trying to throw these balls at it?
If I smite it, throw balls at it.
There was an option there. It didn't quite meet all of the criteria that was laid down. So, you know, it's things happen. Sometimes that Pidgey goes down hard.
Nice. Well, yes, if you think you can do it again, I would love to have another shot at that.
Are there any signs we should look for to show that it's going to be going down soon?
When you hear the beeping,
I don't really know.
Okay. Then I guess we'll just have to keep doing this until we can both get it right.
I will say, well, you did around 94 total damage to this creature in that
Okay.
1.5 rounds.
Holy shit.
Dry and a what?
Never got a
I
chance.
think it's this one.
You really did. Holy shit.
Like, you usually let us know when something's bloody, right? Yeah. But when 94 damage happens in the round, bloody's pretty damn quick.
Was that the actual number?
She did try to check.
No, that wasn't like a single attack. I'm saying like collectively you guys did 94 damage to it in like a round and a half. So like the times it never came about for that descriptor really.
No
and then-
veggie sticks.
Are you serious?
I ordered veggie sticks too.
Oh my god.
Well, we have some stuff in the fridge. You could have
Fucking
instead.
fire wings, man.
Do we
What
have
the
any of this? Are there any
fuck?
sauces in here?
Yeah, they're right here.
Oh my god!
I
What
can't
the
guarantee
actual
that your
fuck?
sauce is here, but there are sauces.
If there's a ranch.
There's 3 white-looking.
I like fire wings too.
Well,
That's the part that
yeah.
sucks, but I'm like,
How is
damn.
it this
They
consistent?
actually have the
Well,
best
ordered
tasting wings,
sauce,
but the
but
worst
there's-
fucking delivery service.
There's a mark on one of them.
The mark
They're
is
all
like blue
white.
cheese.
I got some blue cheese. Did anyone
Okay.
else?
I
Nope.
did not.
And that's blue cheese, that's ranch. There's another ranch here. Does that sound correct to people for sauces?
I didn't get any sauces.
Like, if there's any benefit, at least we can keep getting credit back.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of vegetables to be missing.
How strange, it's always the size. I mean, at least it's always the size.
And not the wings themselves.
But how
Has everybody
interesting.
checked their chicken? We got all the chicken for
I
everybody?
think so. There's a 4 strip here. Is that?
With sesame seed on
That
it.
would be mine, I think.
Yeah. There's the large fries, and those are the only fries, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wait, you got a. You
Nope,
didn't
I
end
got
up
10
getting a meal?
wings.
I got 10 wings.
Then there's a
as well.
split of like a sesame wing and a
Barbecue?
like
That's
you.
me, yeah. Okay.
That one's mine over there, and then this one's yours.
But yeah, we do have vegetable stuff in the fridge, right? Yeah.
We have carrots and celery.
Damn, I just
Yeah, I agree. It's fun.
Use your word, Luke. Use your word.
not really like yeah. I don't know.
Okay, go use your word.
Consistency.
There's a
The
here
wrong kind.
here in Vacaville, or it used to be. It's where California burrito is now, and my family was like, we're never coming here again because they went there like 12 times over the course of our lives, and every time it was fucked. One time my sister and I went through the drive-thru to get lunch for me, her, and my mom, and we got to the window, and they were like, here, just take it and go. And I'm like, we didn't pay. They're like, we know, just go. So we got like free food because it was so fucked up there.
Wow.
Weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
Luke, use your word.
And it's always my mom that gets screwed.
Yeah.
Like when something's missing, it's always whatever she should have.
Whatever she
Yeah.
ordered.
Use your word. Oh, is it a race again? Who wants to record it? Anyone want to record eat? You want to do it again? Go for it.
Eat.
You have to hold it.
Eat.
I love that you're saying that with a mouth full of food. Louis, use your word. There you go.
Eat.
Okay, Luke, sit.
It's gonna be weird when he presses it one time, but it's like in the form of a bark, but it sounds like eat.
Louis, sit.
Okay. All of this is being recorded. None of this is being edited out.
So it sounds like you should do less than 94 damage to the turn one round.
Yeah, sounds like.
Less
Yeah,
than
full
94 damage. Keep
Because
it.
that's something the characters would understand.
Flint Juice Smite. It's super effective.
Sometimes the metagame's as fun as the game at large.
It's whatever. Why am I feeling well? That's fine. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not hungry yet. I am thirsty though.
I just had to eat at least one wing hot. Like, is Fire Wings just always like crazy busy or something?
I don't know.
I mean, it is always the weekend when we're here, so
That's true.
pretty much every place is probably going to be busy.
But like, I don't know.
It's just interesting that it's been every single time. At least since we've ordered all together.
So, should we roll initiative again then?
No. No.
Just keep the same.
I think I'll hold off on the branding.
I thought you said brandy.
Never.
It's all fair. This group isn't used to trying to hit something just enough.
Yeah.
True.
It's funny, the no-kill group just totally yeeted that out of existence.
That's what we call catharsis.
Oh man, we at one of the stores, this employee, getting the grocery carts out from the parking lot to bring in was really taking out their frustration on the carts.
Or something. Just very animated and being like the whole time and like pushing hella hard.
I was like, well, I guess that's the place to do it, right?
Yeah. But still a little bit yikes.
Oh, and then a classic stereotype pulled up next to us. It was like, I first saw him drive by in his huge ass truck as I was putting the cart away. It was like one of those big ones, like, but also super tall. And of course he had the balls hanging on the back. And then he like backed in next to our little Prius, and I was like, how is, like, at that point I was sitting in the car, but we were still having to do stuff on the app. I was like, how is he gonna get out? Because his truck is so big, it was like right next to our door. Anyways, he gets out, cowboy hat and boots, and then I was like, he was like putting on a vest, was like, he totally has a gun on him right there.
Oh shit.
And then it got covered up, of course, once he put the vest on. I was like, wow, he's just like the complete stereotype.
To go into Rayleigh's, gotta have your piece.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
You never know when
What's gonna
some
go down.
fuck ass is going to come in here with a gun.
Yeah. And I just think about those kind of guys and like, that laugh at like people like me or us. I'm like, well, I'm laughing at you, but who are you?
Right.
Like to
Right
me
back
you're
at
the
you.
loser.
Right,
So
yeah.
we're good. Enjoy your cosplay, sir.
Yeah.
Let me know how
Your daily cosplay.
let me know how your Saturday Night LARP goes in the middle
There
of
you go.
race.
Something tells me you have an everybody clap story.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that was like in the play. We forgot to talk about that. There was a moment. You know how plays can be like musicals are very clear where you clap after every number,
Yeah.
right? But plays is always unless it's like comedic, I guess. But especially with dramas, there's always the awkward of like, when do we clap?
Do we clap
Like-
between scenes?
Right. Every time the scene transitions, we clap for that.
And
Yeah.
that show is
Well,
like going
it's one of those
through
that just
time,
moves
back and forth.
so quickly, and there's no because there's really no set.
Let me put it this way: it was too artsy for George.
Yeah, even he was like, so that was interesting, wasn't it? I was like, okay, it wasn't just
It was a lot of like two people back to back rotating. They're supposed to be sleeping in a bed together and being like, "Thank you, it's okay. Thank you, it's okay." But like little
They'd always
vignettes.
go to a call
It's supposed to
back
be
of that.
multiple nights going on,
Yeah.
and they're like,
Yeah.
"Thank you, it's okay." And you're like,
Okay.
"It's
I
not
get it.
okay.
Yeah.
Can we move on?"
Yes.
But even, was it the very end of the show, or was it in the middle? There was the, everyone's silent, and the, and then more people joining in. It was like, oh my god, we were a part of one of those.
Yeah, awesome. That's great.
It's stupid.
Alright, there's carrots and celery and broccoli.
Thank
Here.
you.
I need to
And broccoli?
eat.
Bonus!
You're a son of a bitch. In a good way.
What?
It's like the opposite of a son of a bitch. It's like it's a good son of a bitch. You've ever heard of a eucatastrophe? It's like something that's unexplainable and catastrophic, but in a good way.
Like if I went, oh no, this would
Yeah.
this would be catastrophic.
Ah! It would dissipate the elemental into your drink. Did I leave my beverage?
Probably.
I did. I'm a huge piece of trash. Huge piece of trashy shit.
Aren't we all? Just floating through an endless void. On that note,
You sure?
unless we have,
experience eternity.
unless we have reservations about eating while continuing, I certainly don't.
No,
No.
shit.
Anything you want to do within this minute?
Not casting branding smite.
We don't want to be in the middle of the circle this time, so.
Fair enough.
Assuming that it's less than 10 minutes later.
This whole room is your oyster.
Yeah, we're good to go.
On turn. Is it possible to? No, I think I have to have a target for it. No, just radiant attack. I don't think I can aim prior to it on that turn.
Gotcha. Well, after a minute, it's back. Or one like it. Flint. Fight.
Is this a standard turn or is it a prepared action? Actually,
I'm playing it like a full. Your turn starts now.
I move up to it then. Enmity. Nah. Nah.
Think.
Enmity. Enmity.
How hard did they hit it last turn?
Not a critical to hit.
I will hit.
let's see. Advantage. Yeah, we're doing the full kit here. Oh, baby. That is 6, 9, 14, 17 psychic on top of 11 radiant.
28.
Fuck you in particular!
Okay.
Is that
Balls!
28?
Balls!
Was that true? 17 and what'd you say? 17 and 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, total 28 damage.
28, you say? Okay.
I'll go ahead
I'm
and
making
shoot
sure
my-
everybody hears that 28 damage has been done. That's
Yeah.
all I'm doing.
That's how much that flint has just
Yep.
inflicted.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
Well, I just take the dice over next to it. Alright, I will fire my arrow twice. Ooh, natural 20 for the first one. So I will roll.
I love this. We're hitting harder.
I didn't cast Branding Smite.
Be
this time,
gentle,
so it's-
delicate touch.
Just on law of averages,
Big
we're
toe.
hitting this thing even harder than last time.
Big
it's
toe,
10 damage
big
for the first
toe.
one.
Gotcha.
The second one also hits with a 20, and that is 7 damage on that one.
17 total is the damage on your die, correct?
Floor it, floor it.
And we're looking for like 72 total. Maybe like 74.
I hit. I'm not doing math, but I know it is. Well, assuming it's the same as last time. I was 22.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
11?
11 damage?
Yeah. Yeah, it's still good.
You're good. You're good.
I think that still hits because I was doing it
Yeah.
last time. 15?
15 will hit.
That's just 8. Nope. Yeah, because it's a plus 1. Yeah.
So, 8 damage, correct?
Yes. That's it.
Okay. Tower, it's your turn.
There are only two things that are infinite in this universe. The number of air elementals on the elemental plane. Our capacity for violence.
I hit, and I do 5 damage. That's my first attack, my extra attack with Fat Bottom Girl
Are you,
is also going to hit. Doing a total of 10 damage plus...
Are we actually going
No,
to...
we're fine, we're fine.
Are we going to Nuzlocke crit a motherfucker?
Total 16 damage.
You Nuzlocked a
What the
motherfucker!
fuck? How? The number
That's not
You're saying
Nuzlocking
total
them!
so many different times. What was that? Is that like the final total of
That's my-
everything
of
altogether?
all, yeah.
Okay, because it sounds like you're adding more and more. Too,
No,
like,
no.
Oh, that wasn't an additional 16 damage?
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
not
Like,
an
it's
additional
not
16.
actually.
No, yeah, that's... Yeah. So at this point, we should be fine. That's why I'm
Was
saying...
that another 11 damage on top of the 5? You did 5 damage to it first, then you did how much damage?
Then I did 16 total, like that, and then that's it. That's all the attacks I've done. Based on my math, yeah, we should be solid.
Yeah, but you said total 5 and then total of 10 and then total of 16. So when you say total that many times, it sounds like multiple things happening
Yeah.
that it should all be.
So hold on.
Yeah.
You did...
Twin needle hit twice.
You did 8 damage,
Well,
which
my
brings it
second
here.
one.
Which would bring it to 56 based on what
Yeah.
I had before.
And
First
then you
one
got
was
5,
10,
which was
then I did
61,
Yeah.
plus another 16.
Which
was
was
77.
Yeah. I
We
heard
should be at 77.
yeah, and the number I thought we had was 94. And so our numbers were like between 72 and 94. I thought we had plenty.
I hear you, but I have real numbers back here and the real remainings, and based on the numbers I've heard,
Matt accidentally
Yeah,
crit a
yeah.
motherfucker.
No, well, that does either way. The numbers
Adding.
our math somehow we didn't add right, which doesn't really.
One?
I don't.
I had 56.
Yeah.
Before your turn started
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
the number that I gave you last, okay, with the 94, that was the amount of damage
After
you guys
my attack.
did in the round, not necessarily how much HP this creature
Yeah.
has.
Yeah, that's why we were thinking mid-70s would be okay, right?
And then Matt decided to keep punching it.
No, I didn't.
No.
We got to mid 70s.
You got to 76.
And that's it.
77. Sorry.
Yeah, that should be it.
I mean,
Based on all the numbers we threw out.
Right.
on my-
I'm sure since I'm just penciling numbers back here, it's possible I messed it up. I don't think so.
Like, I did not throw any extra punches. Like, every punch I threw should have been safe. But I guess I'm wrong.
Because Fat Bottom Trader felt the Fat Bottom Girl felt the love of their trader.
Because
Critical
that
hit.
first hit, your first attack did like
20 something.
20 something.
28.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Here, I'll take myself out of the equation. But these numbers are correct. And then Aranoa went,
Mm-hmm.
and you did 17 damage.
Yep. Got to 45.
Yep.
I did 18 total.
I thought you did 11. Because that brought it up to 56.
I had a 10 the first one and an 8 the second one.
Okay. There's the discrepancy.
Right?
Yes.
Did you write them down? I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Well,
Because I rolled a 6 on the dice.
I've been getting rid of stuff as things
Oh, that
go.
was 11, sorry. For the first one. And then I rolled a 3, and that's 8. So actually 19.
Right.
And I did total 21 damage
Minus.
with everything.
So you did a total 19?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the truth of it is we're incredibly close, and perhaps something got lost in the sauce as we went around in the sort of the ring. I'll say it's still here.
Red bar strats.
Throw the bomb!
I don't think I can with the bonus action, which is all I have left. And therefore I am done.
Cool, that's the end of the surprise round.
Oh fuck! It's my ball. So it's a strength-based toss, right? Or is it finesse?
I said it was a dexterity. I'll keep that as a dexterity.
Oh, the hat flint.
You see like a band around this orb kind of light up, and you see like, you know when like that digital light moves, how that looks, like the that's what it looks like on this orb that you're now holding in your hand as your hat is now backward.
I'm imagining Pokemon Rangers right now. I don't know why I thought my dex was shit on this character. Okay, so just a standard with proficiency or without?
With.
Alright. Should bring me to 6 to hit. Advantage because enmity. 17, 18, 19, 20, 23 to hit.
That will definitely hit it.
Bonk.
Now it has to attempt to break 3. It gets
3 tries.
DC. What are we at? It's a 20 at this stage.
Holy shit. I mean, if we got any bonuses.
And it does.
Gosh. Is the ball broken?
Yes.
Damn.
How many do we have?
I believe we were handed one each.
I have 2. I think
I
You
think
had,
I
you had at
started
least
with
some extras. It might have been like 6. I think I rolled a
think it was
d6
6,
and it
and
was
we each
6.
took 2.
Right.
That's whole turn to throw those or not?
As soon
Oh, he
as
doesn't
an action.
have another one. Oh, I guess.
It's an attack.
It's an attack, okay.
So you're using bonus.
It's a ranged attack.
I'm good. I'm good. Let's stand here. Tank in front of it.
How close do I have to be to not have disadvantage to throw to it?
We never talked about that. It's going to be a range of, you know, the thing. What's 10, 20? Is it like 10, 20? Is that range?
So between
I don't know. I know the spear.
Like a throwing axe
Spear
kind of
is-
thing? Like a...
I know the throwing spear is 15, 30.
Yeah, it's got to be smaller than that.
Mm-hmm.
10-20 works.
Let's make it 10, 20.
Yeah, totally.
All right.
40.
What?
Huh?
Oopsie.
What? Who? When?
Okay. I'll turn the hat and throw. I know you said it was just. I know you just said this, but was it just dexterity? No proficiency or.
Plus proficiency.
Oh, crit. So
That
that's
definitely works.
25.
Yeah, wow.
I gotta let it try it 3
Yeah.
times to break free.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yes.
Surprise.
I love it.
Oh no. Oh, Steel Defender is coming up. And,
It's
you
just
know.
rolling. It's just rolling like a goddamn monster. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's the
No, for
DC
sure.
is fucking 20.
Yeah.
But there is a such thing as an automatic catch.
Ah.
Shouldn't even have to shake on a crit. Go on.
I remember
Actually,
with the turn, right?
It
Yeah.
You don't have a
does.
second.
I don't. Oh, can I? It's an attack, so no.
Bets,
I
done
think-
it again.
oh,
That's a
no.
flat
Can
20%.
I, if I have extra attack, can I throw it twice?
Yeah, I
Oh.
would think
Oh,
so.
right, carrots.
If you have extra attack.
Oh,
sure.
okay, then sure. Yeah, I didn't realize.
Turn it harder.
Do we all have extra attack? Every 4 of us? All 4 of us have extra attack? Holy shit.
No, not
Okay.
me yet.
Oh, never mind.
So your multi-class?
15
Yeah.
to hit.
15 will just hit. Hell yeah. I can't believe this.
Yeah,
I'm so
it's-
sorry.
No, it's,
But it's
it's
so
legit.
dumb.
It's legit
You're
as fuck.
gonna pony it up with some great balls, son.
Yeah,
I've played enough Pokemon to feel this pain.
yeah, no, it's real.
That's it. That's
So
my
the
turn.
catch rate on a Rattata should
Where you're
not
like,
be as
what
such.
the fuck? You have 1 HP! Now it's its turn, right?
Yep.
I need... Creature in the elemental space. But that's literally its space. But that's all it can do. So it's going to... you imagine that you get enveloped in lightning and storm. I need Steel Defender, Aranoa, and Flint to all make a strength saving throw.
So strength saving throw?
Correct.
A Sazave.
16.
16? You're good.
11.
Okay, 11. And what for you?
Yeah. Oh, that's for me. For Steel Defender. Own it.
Oh, actually, you take Flint. I must look at this.
And a 9 for Steel Defender.
You take. You take 7 bludgeoning damage. Steel Defender and Aranoa take 14 bludgeoning damage.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements.
Bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning. Sorry, I'm not all the way.
You
listening.
also are flung 20 feet from this elemental. You are flung. You both are flung 20 feet from this elemental. If you impact an object, let me know. You are also prone at the end of this flung.
Okay.
It's like
Just,
four
oh, whatever direction is easiest away.
And who else?
Steel Defender.
Steel Defender.
Oh. They're fine. And they're also like there.
Okay. That's what happens there.
But you are
It
prone.
is. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize what happened over here. Shra, it is your turn.
None of that was even recorded.
What? Matthew.
Well, because I was on the roll 20 thing, I have to keep.
12 attack.
What are you doing?
Throw the ball. Oh, I turn my hat, then I throw the ball.
On a 12, unfortunately, the ball will clunk, clunk, clunk on the ground. Not
Can
destroyed.
Pick it up.
I mean, you'll be able to pick it up, but it is not near you. You have thrown it, so it is like
Where
over
is it?
around the elemental somewhere.
Here. This is the. Oh, you got it. You got it. Perfect.
I don't want to pass by it. That's all I can do. I only have one.
Tower.
We'll go ahead and move there. Turn its hat backwards. And go ahead and try to make an attack roll. 26.
That'll hit. What's that? Is that a 14 or 11?
That's a 14.
14.
That's a 13. That's a 4.
The ball rests.
Woo!
Tower.
Good job, Tower.
We'll walk over and pick up the ball and hold it out like this.
Do you want to give your battery a nickname?
At this point, the orb that you're holding, I would describe it as looking as like those things like in Spencer's that you touch,
Oh.
like that touch your fingers with arcs. It's almost like a tiny little spherical thing like that in your hand. And there is a slight vibration to it. This thing has some, like, you know, the connection points, the tendrils that touch your fingers. You can feel that. It is. There's power in this little orb.
Well, that was close.
Yeah, thank God.
Whew. You should be. The game's paused.
I had the little 25% number written here for myself, just so I'd know when it was prime time, and like I just watched the number go like.
Yeah. Weird. What a weird battle. I did like a max crit and rolled max damage, and I was so upset about it.
Exactly.
Are you proud of me, Daddy?
I knew
God
it
damn
had
it.
potential to be quite interesting, especially when you're like, okay, I need to remember all the turns that came before so I can figure out if this was a good idea.
Mhm. Yes, there's very clue.
Good times.
Indeed. But we did it. We captured the elemental.
High damage.
I think it's fair to
plus
say
crit.
that you can go your separate
Mine
ways
is not
from
very
these,
effective.
from this individual.
I'm going to attempt to I'm going to want to keep my hat and this last ball for Aranoa.
He's not collecting them from you.
Brilliant.
And
So
then I'd like to collect the other ball too.
that's the only ball. You have the ball. Cool.
But I'll also give it to Aranoa.
Brilliant.
So you have a little power source.
Indeed. And I think we need to just take that over to the crafter peoples.
Cool. I kind of forget what we were trying to accomplish with it. Make it faster?
No,
Make it
this
less
was
expensive.
less expensive was what it was going to be.
And our total price point became
80,000, which we've already paid half of. So we owe 40,000, and this was.
And that was
paid.
before any discount.
That was before any discount. So this would basically be subtracting from the 40,000, but as a function of subtracting from the 80,000. We did not specify how much this would subtract.
I know.
But I'm glad we found it.
But now that we know that they just do make them right or conjure them right here, it's not as crazy of a thing as I think
Yeah.
perhaps we originally thought we would be saving them the work of.
Yeah, that's true. Although, who knows how much they charge for this service? This is a dangerous thing and a careful one. Like, we're level 7. We're 4 level 7 people that are needing to do this. Probably get away with lesser. But... None of this is being cut out.
It would have been naturally had you not said anything.
No, I don't think I'm going to process it like that. When I do it live, because of just how people naturally talk and where the mics are situated, if I do the processing of the silent moments, it ends up taking away a lot of words. And it becomes much, much choppier than it would before. It's just, these mics and the way it's set up pick up a lot more ambient sound. It's just difficult. So no, just straight, it's gonna be like a 3-hour bullshit. It's up there.
Okay.
Yeah. I gotta love it, cause it's my doomsday.
Oh, duh. That's not what I wanted to do. You said you already paid 40,000?
Yep.
Cool. Are we waiting for Wendy?
Nice.
I mean, sorta, kinda.
We've been kind of dealing with business.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter now anyways.
Certainly don't.
We've left the people. We have collected this place.
Oh, okay.
We have,
What?
we have 2 of these elemental balls left, and they've both been handed to you.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Thought you'd like it.
Yeah.
And we've all been left our hats. So
Oh, okay.
We may, in fact, keep our hats on.
Well, I will probably take mine off.
two hats look stupid. This was purely for my own entertainment.
There is sort of, what's the expression? Oh, that's a hat on a hat. It's fine.
Is that an expression?
Yes, that's an expression.
I have never heard that.
Yeah.
You never heard of hat on a hat?
No.
It's
Mm-mm.
absolutely.
Toad in a hole, perhaps. But
You've all definitely heard of hat on a hat because it's been brought up multiple times in Rick and Morty. So that's a thing. Hat on a
I
hat.
guess it's gone.
just
Yeah.
because I heard it on Rick and Morty doesn't mean I remembered anything.
Hat on a hat is basically when you just have too many gimmicks going on. Is at the same time just putting a hat on a hat.
I don't remember the phrase.
I'd be lying
Was it-
if
was
I
it
said
during
my
the-
brain hadn't turned off during Rick and Morty once or twice.
Was it during Meta Train? Because that feels like a Meta Train.
No,
joke.
no, it was.
How is that not Meta?
No,
Meta
literally,
Train joke?
it was just it was Summer talking to a boyfriend in some kind of weird dimension where he had a mustache and a helmet, and he took off the helmet and he's like he has this weird handlebar mustache and she's like, I didn't expect the mustache because of the helmet. It feels like one too many. It's like a hat on a hat. Yeah, is what was her thing.
I like that you crossed your eyes during that second break. That was good. Yeah. That being said, taking this little piece back to the place, you will note that your new total that you owe still, your remaining sum, is 26,800.
Oh,
Well,
that was
a
quite a discount.
significant one. Yes, 26,800
Correct. Gold.
gold. So I believe that means each of our contributions that must need to be made to this would be 4,520 gold. 4,520 gold. Yes.
That's-
4,520.
Yes.
Oh, I have enough then.
And I mean, if you want to
Oh,
empty your pockets, limb and all, that's not. You can do that, I guess.
I am still not quite there myself. I don't know where everybody else
You
is.
I
want
mean,
the
we have to
platinum?
wait
I assume
with
anyway,
the
so.
platinum.
I assume I don't have
Might
the
as well
correct
do some
money
work.
here.
Mm-hmm.
What are your numbers? Much higher?
I don't remember. I don't remember what it's supposed
Oh,
to be.
because you don't have a.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You don't have a what?
We were close before we turned in the 10,000, so you probably have enough right now, but it would almost empty. Well, no, I'd still have about 1,000 left over.
It's like, I don't trust this particular wallet at the moment.
You didn't
But
resolve
assume-
that?
we have to wait anyway, so we might as well do more work and get more money.
Makes sense to me. That being said, I do believe we still have 12 days or so before we take off on our cross-continent voyage. There were other jobs still left to be taken if we want those, or we can have some downtime, perhaps learn some new skills.
I know all I need to know. Just kidding.
Now that you got your head made.
Yeah,
The square root of the hypotenuse.
exactly.
I need to find some cinnamon.
Oh. What? For some reason, my head went to the cinnamon challenge.
Oh God.
There are things we do want to purchase, right? We wanted to stock up on
Oh, scrolls of revivify.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, at
I
least
need
one.
another one of those.
at least one.
Maybe some bigger potions.
Potion.
And that's costly too, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
We may not
What
have
is
the
it?
money for it at this exact moment, but some magic weaponry
Ah.
Oh,
for your,
Awesome.
for your base.
Do you want cinnamon?
Yes, I do want
It's
cinnamon.
sold by the pound.
I would like 3 pounds of cinnamon.
Nice.
Actually, can I have more
James.
than 3 pounds of cinnamon?
Oh, right.
This is Art Davis.
is
Sure.
it ground or sticks?
Yes.
3 pounds of cinnamon is enough cinnamon.
3 pounds of cinnamon will cost you 6 gold.
I'm into it. I will pay
That
6
is-
Why
gold.
do you need to?
That
Listed under trade goods. It is one of the trade goods listed. So
those sometimes
£1 pound.
the Instacart app is just messed up with, especially with like produce or things that are by the pound that you get yourself, just because of the way it works. So this person had said on there 1 pound of cinnamon sticks. And I was like, do we really
So
do
much.
this? So I filled like a giant bag full of cinnamon sticks.
I just love this though. Do you want a pound of ginger or do you want a goat? Because they're the same price.
That's what.
There's a lot of ginger.
Do you not remember our meal last night, Noah?
It's just fucking great. Like, oh,
It didn't impress me much.
shit.
Don't impress me.
Much.
Well,
To be fair, not all of us had it.
we briefly got a chance to speak with the cook last night, and they recommended cinnamon in cooking.
That's right. I
essence of-
forgot about it.
The essence of pure flavor.
But I
It's
think
just
we-
ordinary tap water with a large dose of LSD.
that would help.
Probably make some pretty good chicken, I suppose.
I think we are looking for a scroll of Revivify at least, and perhaps some +1 at least weaponry for folks.
Something magicked up.
Let me look at the old ledgers.
Did we determine some kind of magic on my rope?
Revivify is 3rd level, right?
I get a truth-telling spell on my rope.
It is a 3rd level spell, yes.
Look at me.
Lasso enchanted with Zone of Truth. Sounds great.
You're pretty good.
I know
You're
you
pretty
guys bought
fucking
this
great.
before, so I don't want to undercut you here.
Get some braces of arrow deflecting.
Uncommon.
It would be very easy to make.
The Wonder Woman build is not difficult.
Yeah, it's not. It's good shit. What was that?
I said it would be very easy to make a Wonder Woman character.
Yeah. Lasso.
It depends. It really depends on whether or not we count magic items as part of the build.
Isn't there a whole thing of
Because then you have to dip money.
the money, the cost of something that's rare? I mean, the cost of something that's consumable is less than something that's
Consumable is like half the price, and
Yeah.
for something that's like ammunition, I think it's like a couple of pieces at that half price.
And a scroll is certainly consumable. So a 3rd level scroll is usually going to run you in the ballpark of the cool sum of 250 gold a pop. You have been to a store that sells this stuff before. It was the Scribe and Quill, or what was it called?
So they're unbreakable arrows. Can you make an unbreakable rope?
I think all magic
The
arrows
Sphinx's
are unbreakable.
quill.
You just have to go get them.
No, all magic arrows are explicitly breakable.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah,
well,
on
there
a
you
hit they break.
go. Well, there you
Yeah,
go.
it's a specific.
There
kind
are,
of
however, unbreakable arrows.
Okay, well, there you go.
This arrow can't be broken except when it is within an anti-magic field.
I would like to visit the scroll shop and buy one of these Revivify scrolls. I'm willing to do that with my own money and hand it over to the proper
I
person.
think they'll have some. Let me just tell you how many. They have a total of 4 available.
We could purchase more of Revivify
I
scrolls.
didn't put in for one.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
you
chip
did
in.
an amount?
We have 4 available. We could purchase one for each of us.
Each buy our own.
We're that paranoid that everyone has their own spell.
I've died twice.
Oh, I don't plan to carry it on me, but having one with my name on it.
Have I died twice? Shit.
Um,
We've gotten to the
did we
point
get
I
a
don't
price?
remember how many
250
times I've
each?
passed.
I
only
believe
250?
just 250 each. Yes.
Yeah.
I've only passed
are you
once,
on board?
but it's a common
Only
enough event.
250?
Well, with the amount
A dirty
of money,
child holding
Right.
clutching the mother's hand through the market. Mommy, mommy.
An unbreakable
Some kid
arrow.
walking, some kid walking home with some
Yeah,
fat
25
rabbit. Like,
platinum.
the fuck?
An unbreakable arrow is a common magic item for what that's worth.
What a fucking adventurer thing to say.
Yeah.
Only 250? Shit, that's a steal.
All I
Coming back
is
from-
kill what? Half a beholder?
So I assume someone
Coming
has
back
to
from the
make
grave never
unbreakable
cost so
arrows.
little.
Can they make other things unbreakable?
Ooh.
Like what?
Like a rope.
Unbreakable.
And every
I
time
mean,
I land,
why do I feel like
If the rope is magic, it can't be broken. But that also means
Huh?
if it's like an enchanted rope,
Get a
it
+1
probably
rope.
can't be broken.
That's
but
all I need?
Get a +1
it
rope.
can't. But if it's a magic item, right? Magic items don't
Yeah.
break.
That's not a thing.
But they're harder to break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not impossible to break.
Because why else would there be an unbreakable arrow if
If they're
all magic arrows are unbreakable?
Ending is capable of repairing magic items, although it cannot restore magic to said items.
But my understanding is it takes something special to break a magic item.
You might be
Like,
thinking of artifacts.
maybe.
Unless, of course, you want a house rule that magic items are just too cool to break.
I mean, I may have been accidentally house ruling that this whole entire game.
In that case, get a +1 rope.
+1 rope.
But I do think that an unbreakable rope for you can pose its own issues.
Why do I feel like I've seen
Because
a
you like
rope
to
that's-
cut like lengths of rope into lasso, and
If I have a lasso that would stay at the 25 feet, it would never get broken.
I don't know where I'm remembering this from, but I feel like somewhere in existence is a rope that is capable of rejoining itself at severs.
Well, I mean, I,
I don't-
have mending, so
I'm not
that's
sure if it's a real item, but
It was more of me trying to
feels
stop
like a thing.
enemies to break out during combat to keep them more. That was my
but see,
thinking.
I don't think I'm gonna let you just lock someone out of being able to escape your rope because the rope's magic. They're just not going to break your rope. But the rope, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your rope won't be destroyed, but they still slip themselves out of it, kind of thing. Like,
There is an item called rope of entanglement.
yeah.
That's a thing. It's a rare one, but it's cool. It's an action. The other end darts forward to entangle a creature within 20 feet. It needs to do a death save or be restrained. So it sounds kind of like what you do anyway, but without needing to make an attack roll to do it. Just like boom, happens.
It's nice and oh, it's still a strength or dexterity to get out of it.
Yeah.
Seems
Rope. Pop, pop, soda pop. So we acquired 4 scrolls of. You're
okay, so
holding
we have to
those, right?
subtract 250.
Are you not the person who uses those?
The scroll. Oh, I guess I am. Huh.
Scroll of Revivify.
Well, then I guess I didn't need to buy my own, did I?
It's not so much a buy your own thing as like have them available for each of us.
Yeah. 6.
if we have them on us, then we know where they are.
6 drinks.
It's true.
Alright, I got them.
Brilliant.
Oh, okay. All magical items have resistance to all damage.
Okay.
I did not know these specifics.
Mm-hmm.
Resistance to all damage.
And then, of course, yes, artifacts are like, you need something real cool to make that thing break, because
If you don't throw it on the right volcano, it shows up again a week later.
really, the only thing throwing in a volcano might do is get it lost in the volcano.
Yeah, and then it shows up somewhere for a week later.
It's helpful. Honestly, if you want to get rid of something, put it in a volcano. It's never real hard to get to.
True.
So yes, that is that kind of shopping. You said +1 weapons, I heard?
It's just going to show up in somebody's pocket at random. Very hot.
Yes. Yes, I believe there were some of us looking to upgrade from mundane weaponry to a more magical variety.
I do not need to do this at present, given my abilities, but I should probably invest in non-psychic methodologies.
Well, there is the Enchanter's Guild, of course, that you have been dealing with. There is a magic shop that you've been dealing with in this city as well. Actually, that magic shop was in Ironwell. That wasn't here. But there is certainly magic shops here.
If I could get somebody to do up my revolver, that'd be nice.
That's what.
The wizard piece.
So that's the same. Okay.
Sanctuary maker.
It's good. I like it.
So what's up?
We are approaching the magic shop, I believe, looking for magic weaponry.
A magic shop. Sure.
Right, we're not. No, you want somebody to do up your gun. We will talk
That'd
to the
be me.
enchanters. You want to talk to the enchanters?
Yeah, that would be talking to the enchanters.
Well, to be fair, if you were going, this is just any old gun.
You might be able to find a real nice
Engravings give you no tactical advantage
Thanks,
whatsoever.
Amazon, just what I needed.
Yeah. Super.
How do you want to go about it, Flint? Because I'm good.
How much is it for a magical piece?
To buy a magical weapon, usually it runs around, if I looked at that correctly, I want to say it's around the 500 gold range. That should be correct. As a +1ing is uncommon. And yep. Give or take, depending on negotiations, but 500 is usually like a standard high end.
Alright, I'm gonna.
So enchanting wise, at 50 gold per work week, you know, it's like 10 work weeks to enchant an item of that nature.
Well, I don't want to slow down the folks working on our shit already, so I think I'm gonna get myself one wholesale. Is there a nice one at +1?
And you're looking for a
Pistol?
A pistol?
Did you
Or-
want this?
Well, the revolver.
I'm saying, did you want this? Your pockets over here? Because I have your numbers over here.
Oh, you got my numbers over there.
Yeah. Do you want? And you?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna subtract 25 from this because.
Hold up. I just want to double check these are the same numbers. That's 534 over there or something close to it.
Well, it will be after I subtract this 25.
It's 559 currently in platinum.
Okay, I think that is probably the accurate numbers over there.
Okay. So I am subtracting, and this is going to be 534 platinum now. That's for the Revivify scroll.
All right.
And we're
Can you see these other numbers, or you need them?
I can see them from here, and they are surprisingly accurate to the ones over here right now.
Looks like you've been dealing in platinum these days.
When you got it,
As
flaunt
one
it.
does.
My family
I've
is
been using
corrupt.
the gold for the high numbers. Platinum.
All right.
That's what I was
Can we go to a different
Yeah,
bit
no.
over on the let's go to this general store extended, please. Click that one in. Say yes.
Say yes, say yes.
although it is being recorded, and I'm going to have to edit the videos.
I mean,
You see
it's
what
not
you
that
got
big
brought
of a
upon
deal.
yourself.
I just, there's no reason that you actually need to see it,
Yeah.
so that's why you don't. What are you looking for exactly?
Revolver.
When you say a pistol, you're looking for a
The
revolver,
revolver.
right?
Basically, literally the revolver I have, but nicer.
But with a little razzle dazzle.
500
I'd like
gold pieces of
To
nice.
roll a percentile, see if they'll have your item that you're looking for.
Are you also looking for a rope shrunk
Engraving.
of magic variety?
But I'm not wise enough to figure out how to make that feature work to our liking.
You can, if it's a +1 thing, add +1 to the DC. It wouldn't be unbreakable still, but it could help.
I was gonna roll like a literal percentile.
Oh, I'm for the revolver thing. I was talking about the rope thing, the unbreakable rope thing.
No, I'm talking about.
Never mind.
No, that's not what I mean. I was talking about to figure out if they have carrying a revolver because
Gotcha.
don't want to just say yes to everyone all the time, no matter what. We'll go 50-50. They got it. You want it to be
Engravings.
lower, I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 and under %.
Okay,
They've
roll
got a
under.
revolver. Yeah. You can roll for it.
Alright.
But
That just the deliberation and then the decision being made quickly. It's fun. Timing is funny.
well, we've figured out what it is now.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't need to be the one to roll the dice.
It's just
Let
the humorous
person
concept.
So the one's place is cocked.
It's cocked. Re-roll it.
There is now a 10% chance.
Oh.
Nope. Just shy.
On a stock. Sorry. But it's your fault. You rolled the dice, not me.
Now, would there be any point in getting some kind of special rope that would help somehow
I mean,
in the whole lassoing?
if it's a magic rope, and because you're making a ranged attack to rope things, right?
So it keeps
It's gonna add. If it's a +1 rope, you're gonna add 1 to your lasso. Yeah.
Would it also add anything to the DC to break it? And that's what I was saying before. If it's a +1 item, it might add +1 to the DC, but that's a whole other thought.
I don't know if things usually do that sort of thing when they're magical.
The Arcane Grimoire
It
would
will-
do that for a wizard.
What it will definitely do is give it resistance
Yeah,
to all
the,
damage.
Rod of the Pact.
Mhm.
Improve saves.
But that doesn't really matter to me if that doesn't help me in combat because I can just mend it. Well, I guess if it is.
I'm saying
fire,
if
I
an enemy
can't
is like
mend
being
it.
dragged and they're trying to cut your rope to get out, it will take them twice as long to cut through the rope.
Well, sure. I guess if I got, let me see if they have any magic rope.
Same thing.
50-50.
This is just rope. I'll say 75 or below.
29.
They got it.
In length of 25 feet. Oh, but I can cut it. It's just harder to cut. So it doesn't. That doesn't matter then. No, but I'm gonna have to change all those commands in here, and I don't remember how I did.
Oh no.
Maybe I
There's
don't
a-
do.
Wait,
There's a.
it's just a +1, right?
Yeah, but
Uh,
I'll forget. So
Where it says magic modifier, just +1.
but
Anywhere where it says magic mod,
will that work for these? Were
It feels
The hot
weird to
buttons.
charge the same
Yeah.
amount for a magic
And those were
+1
like-
rope as a magic +1 weapon.
forget how I made them. They're like special.
are they their own equation or do they draw from the rope?
I really don't remember.
Roll
If
it.
it's the
Took me
former,
so long.
if it's the
Just roll one
former
real quick.
tough shit, it's
Yeah.
going to be a minute.
Just roll one real quick and we'll find out. No, you're fine. Just add it to
Mr.
your.
DM,
You're good to go.
hand crossbow.
Because it
Plus
rolls it
one.
normal.
And like
Hold
it
on.
works for each of these.
It's about just as rare.
Oh, that's.
Well, no, it won't even apply to
Fuck.
that.
Yeah.
Because it's not adding
It just-
anything to that.
Yeah, I guess it.
No,
It is
no,
only
no. It's the
needed for
gun.
the first
You can find the
one.
hand crossbow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the way that works is that you go to that attack on your character
I'm not
sheet.
looking for anything.
You gave me
could
a
you
look, so I
adjust
didn't know what it
my
was.
Sorry.
It's
Could
probably
you
because
adjust
I
my
looked at you,
platinum by
so
50,
then you looked at
please?
me.
Yes.
assuming
like,
500 gold.
You're trying to tell me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not this.
In the wheel?
That
On the
rope,
wheel,
Carmen,
yes.
is just going to be like 100 gold.
Okay.
Yes. It's in-
Because the
there's
best
a
rope you
magic
can buy
bonus
is like 10 gold.
somewhere in there.
Oh, global magic attack modifier?
Global magic attack.
Do they have any
modifier.
magic
Not
arrows?
that wheel. Not that wheel.
Magic arrow.
Yeah.
Go to your actual character sheet and go
Or
to the attack
like-
on the character sheet.
Like those
Oh,
healing
the
arrows that I
actual
got before, like
attack.
specialty
Yeah.
kind of arrows.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, oh, there is a.
I hear
rope on
ya.
there, Okay.
This is.
And on there, there's a magic bonus under the range.
What? I'm editing it.
Is that the kind of thing that's actually here?
Do you have to hit the lock?
You know what? I think I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
It's harder to do on
Touch
tablet.
screen.
Yeah.
100
it's the
gold, you
rope.
said?
Gets a magic bonus of 1. Got it. That should do
Oh,
it.
I thought that was something even cooler.
That changes it from a +5 to a +6. Yep.
Let me make sure it works. Yep, okay. Now that there's a million ropes in there. 100 gold.
100 gold, 100 years. You didn't always find me. Yep. What you need to look at?
I just wanted to update my my crossbow real quick.
Just gonna slide this your direction. Oh, well, maybe
Can
yes.
you?
Yeah.
This feels dangerous.
Nah, we're good. That's the computer I use to record these shows.
Oh my god.
You actually see in this shop there's an arrow in like a arrow sized glass case above the back on its back shelving.
Sure. Behind the counter.
Yeah, that's what you can see from your vantage point.
What's that one?
Now I have even more rope.
What's magic?
What's that one do?
Really? Everyone saw what I just did, right? I flipped a book
No.
and put my finger down on a page.
Mm-hmm.
This right here? You see this kind of scraggly, like, old man kind of crawl up this little, like, ladder way, kind of pull down a box, and kind of all this dust comes off and, like, shines up the placard, and scrawled on there is Arrow of Succubus Slaying.
What? Whoa.
I literally took this book, went like this,
Wow.
and then put my finger down, and I was like,
It was meant to be.
Oh.
okay.
How much are you selling it for?
Somebody say vengeance! Anubis intensifies.
Let me
Lightly
see.
vibrates.
Yeah. It's like-
What was that? Of course it is. I think I could let it go for around 30K.
Copper?
Vengeance de-intensifies.
You want to
Elloria?
pay? You want to pay in copper? I think that runs about 300,000 copper.
Take the 300,000 copper deal. Take the 300,000 copper deal. It's way better. That's like 10 times cheaper.
Is it?
3 million.
Oh, 3 million. Yeah.
Well, that is very far out of my price range. What if What if I told you that there is actually a very possible threat of a succubus in this very town? And I have a personal need to track them down and take care of them. And this tool is a tool that I didn't expect would come across my path, but it feels destined.
I'd say that Angelov solved that problem already.
Sounds like you need this arrow. I should pay the 30K. If you want to try and wiggle him down, go ahead and make a perception check.
It's 30,000 gold, Wendy.
But it'd be a public service. You'd be doing a good for your town, for the city of Arthavis. You'd be helping everyone. And I'd make sure I told everyone where I got this arrow from. Just think about that. Natural 20. However, I'm also gonna add in my, what's it fucking called? Knowledge from a past life.
Ooh. Oh.
And
You mean the one from a couple of months ago?
I mean, if there's any place appropriate for this particular skill to come up, it's to revenge that death that it got caught, that caused the skill to come. It's just.
Yep.
yeah.
You just hear the sound of something very small moving
So
very
that
fast in the
is
direction of the shop.
a 26.
Vengeance.
Is, as just a quick question, just out of character for your character,
Uh-huh.
is vengeance even on the part of what you're trying to do with this character? I've not heard you say anything about
I know.
vengeance.
It feels so perfect.
It
and
does.
It's
Yeah,
more of a
the
floor
word
kind of thing.
succubus was dropped.
I mean, and when something is just so plainly
It's
laid
right
before
there,
me,
right?
it feels. I think Arano would genuinely feel like it was destiny.
And it does kind of feel like destiny, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, roll for it. Sir. It's been on the shelf quite a long time. I guess.
How often does one need to slay a succubus?
We might be able to throw in a bag of tricks for trade as well. Nobody's using that.
We talked about using it for
I
food,
guess I
Oh,
could
that's right.
but who cares? Yeah. we can
let
try.
it go for 19,200.
That's still simply too far out of my
Well,
price
exactly.
range.
What-
Sir, I mean, this would be a service to the city. I'm still willing to pay you towards it. It's just sitting, like you said, gathering dust on your shelf. How many opportunities are there to have an actual succubus slain and have yourself play a part in it?
Advertising.
Play a part in
Exposure.
history.
I do have a proposal, and this may be a little strange, but hear me out on it. Rather than paying up front for this arrow, if we were to run into our foe and use the arrow, we can pay you for it at that point. And if not, when we leave this town in a month's time, we can return the arrow to you. It's more of a rental to own, and we can pay for that cost, a rental, for about a month just while we're in town. It's weird, I don't know.
This is a shop, sir.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
That's the best. I don't know how else we're gonna walk out with a 20,000 gold item.
Payment and exposure. We are a very fresh, up and coming, adventuring group. Influencers, what
You
might
want to
say.
try and make handshake deals? You go find yourself an elf to swindle. This is a fine establishment. I think 36% off was very generous.
It is.
Extraordinarily
Pretty damn generous.
It is.
We won't review bomb your business into the
Oh,
ground.
no. Yes.
It's here, okay?
Fair enough.
Got a chance to be part of history. I'll stop away.
I was wondering if you might invest in something for me. Give me something called a fire festival.
And as we're leaving the shop, I heard you mention this feels Destonius. And
Clearly not enough.
but no, that is the point. right? It's something that appeared like you should go for, but it was something that is not something to be done. So perhaps that is the message to be taken.
That it's out of my hands?
That's out of your hands, out of reach, out
That
of your
death is
power.
incredibly expensive.
Perhaps that, but maybe take the opposite
Depends
message
how long you
from
wait.
it.
To let it go. Is that what I hear you saying?
Perhaps.
Let it go and move on? Oh,
That's not what I'm saying necessarily. I'm saying that perhaps the message that you first thought might be the opposite message.
right, I'm trying to clarify. Is that what you're trying to, like, is that what the message is that you were implying?
I don't have any implications.
Be more straight.
There's no angles. It's what I'm saying.
Well, is it straight or is there an angle?
If there's no angles, it's definitely straight.
Well, straight is technically an angle, too.
You're going in
180
circles, son.
degrees.
That's even worse than the angles in the straight lines.
You need to follow the curvature of my.
We're talking in circles.
I'm not saying one way or another what should be taken. I'm just saying it may be more complicated than you
I
first thought.
hear you. I'm asking what your take on it is.
My take on it is that diving into a vengeance plan because a weapon falls into your path is probably not the best way of living your life.
Perhaps.
Flint walks in with his new hand crossbow. Look what's going on in my man. Who wants some vengeance?
Yeah?
As a general concept. Because I'm all about that. I can't survive without vengeance all.
Vengeance all, is that your piece?
I'm a vengeance-aholic.
Vengeance all.
Well, I mean, there's not much I can do about it anyway, so that's what it is.
Like, we don't need to fight the succubus. It's alright. Besides, we need to take a moderate approach to this. It ain't like I got an addictive personality. When did I get this?
I mean,
Is that the same brand?
I have been wanting.
Know thy enemy.
Do you
Mine
know
has
whether the
terrible
succubus
taste.
is alive or dead?
We have
What?
inklings that
It's alive,
it's alive and
things.
controlling Angela.
Yeah. Just inklings, though.
I mean, yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say though is that we had talked about keeping an eye on things there anyway, and so it just kind of felt like we're already going to be there. I'm not trying to necessarily chase down vengeance, although it does sound kind of nice to.
It was
If
literally
back.
serendipitous.
If vengeance were to run,
Yeah.
if vengeance were to done run up on us,
I'm not going to turn away from the chance.
enmity, no escaping. That's for me.
Napkins of some, or,
Yeah, there's napkins like behind the Keurig. No, further this way by those bagels on the counter.
Wow.
There you go.
Let's see. What was the discount that we just got on the card? Was it 16?
16,000, something like that. 14,000. 14. Close to 14.
We're gonna be staying here a while. We
I
know
think
this is here.
It was
We're
like
already
13,
aiming to get 40.
200 or something.
It's not that much
Yeah.
more if we all want to chip in.
That's true, but
Yeah.
again,
We'll
we've not spoken about any kind of vengeance up until now, and it just seems ridiculous to.
That was more of a word I was trying to use in a persuasive manner.
It's still
help
literally a
him.
succubus slaying arrow, which has one purpose, and that is to literally slay a succubus. And there is but one of those that we have run into and have any reason to arm ourselves against. And are we willing to put 20,000
No.
gold towards that?
That's
Not
a
at this
lot
point,
of money to
certainly
spend
not.
on a task
And-
that should be simpler than that. assuming
Yeah,
that
I agree.
less than
If we'd gotten him down to like 1,000, then sure. But I don't know how that would have ever happened. So
shit for 1,000. I would find a succubus.
well, Yeah, I'm not
For
dead set
1,000,
on it.
I'd buy it
You're the
to
one who's more
resell.
focused on it right now. I'm fine to move on.
Well, Shaw had mentioned spending more time in town, perhaps saving up money to get it later.
Well, I didn't
and-
mean more. I meant we were already gonna be here for some time.
Mhm.
And we were already planning to save almost that much. It'd just be a little bit more.
what I'm saying, I guess, is even if we had all of the money,
Do you still want it?
yes, would you still want a tool designed solely to slay one person?
I'd probably want to go and check and see what's going on there first before I dedicated that money, but maybe she fucked me up.
Purely academic theory. If we fought the succubus in that shop,
I love that idea.
and the shopkeep, understanding the gravity of the situation, said, "Yeah, consider it a 5-finger discount."
I have to assume you've left this shop.
Oh, this is a walk and talk.
How you
yeah,
feel about that
We're
one?
doing a walk and talk.
I would have felt great, but now.
Yeah, a little bit of the West Hill persuasion in the pejorative.
This is a hell of a encounter that's cooking, luring a potential succubus to how do we corral her to the magic shop?
It's a perfect plan, foolproof, in and out. Nobody even knows. Damn, this cactus hooch is good. It's
So-
the quenchiest.
What else did we have to do?
We
Other than
are
just go
at
find
this-
another job.
Or wait.
Wasn't there another one
Make some money.
that we said we could do?
Yeah, which one was it?
There were 3, right? And so there was another one we could do before the train.
Some kind of extermination is what if I recall
Oh,
correctly.
Some sort of infestation somewhere of some sort.
The extermination wasn't what we just did.
It could be. Could have been.
That is.
That was okay.
Shit.
I don't remember what the other one was.
Damn, this cactus hooch is good.
Well-
Shit.
The characters have been dealing with it in a much shorter span than the players have. There's a bank that had some where there's been a slew of bank robberies that's been happening, and a bank is looking for some extra protection because they're scared they're next.
Ah. What? That sounds easy enough.
We have some free time for the next couple weeks to offer services.
It was a night job.
Next couple nights.
Yeah.
I think we need to go talk to the guild. That was a guild job, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
A guild job that we do.
Yeah.
currently
Do we
have
need to
in
turn
our
it turn in the job we just finished to that?
pocket. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, because we
Let's
didn't get
see.
paid for it. No, we
Yeah,
weren't
but
gonna
we-
get paid for
we
it.
had a
got
lube
the-
pay.
Well, you
Yeah.
were paid.
Yeah,
we had lube.
I
pay.
meant
we,
we weren't
we
getting-
received that.
And that
Yep.
was worth it.
Yes. Yes.
Boy, howdy. Bank detail. So bank detail.
Sounds well. If the job is still available, we need to talk to the guild.
Onward to the guild.
Guild looks the same as it did before, much like a bank teller area. Today there seems to be a dwarven gentleman and a female presenting Aarakocra to the left. Yeah, they're in the world. Deal with it.
Person.
Gross. It's like flight at level 1. Disgusting.
Harry Cockridge used seismic dust.
Sheriff, I believe this is your purview.
I gravitate towards the dwarf immediately.
It's like, excuse me, my good sir. We are looking to peruse job availability. We understand that there was a bank detail job that may or may not still be here.
Okay.
Red Ravens.
Great. All right, Red Ravens. Bank job. Sure. It's a night job. Is that okay?
Yeah, I think we're all right with that.
All right. Let's see. It's overnight. You'll have to pack your own food. Is that okay?
Can't see that being a problem. You want a fat rabbit?
Sure. Yes, I will make it happen.
I don't care what you eat for lunch. Just telling you.
So we recently discovered the place. Damn well addicted.
Understandable. Okay.
This town.
Yeah.
It's a city.
The city.
Cool.
I'll need you to sign here.
Is there any other detail, or do we just talk to the bank about that?
Oh, right. It's going to pay 6,000 gold. For the next 3 nights. Unless, of course, it gets resolved before then, but the job's for up to 3 nights. And 6,000 gold to be paid upon protection, either apprehending, eliminating the possible threats.
At the end of the 3 nights, if the threat has not appeared again, and yet nothing has been stolen, we still get paid, right?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Absolutely. Cool. So sign here.
Whoever did. Someone did, didn't they?
Initial here. And fingerprint here, please. All right.
Fingerprint. Is that new?
I don't know. I just had some ketchup from a sandwich on the table and just figured, what the hell.
Some folk get particular.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you very kindly.
Yeah.
Shall we rest up for the rest of the day to be fresh tonight?
Sounds good.
We'll grab some fat rabbit before they close, though.
Yeah.
So we return to our room to rest.
Think so. Think so.
Well, we should probably also send word that we took the job with the bank.
Yeah, I suppose so. And we should probably tell the fucking, before we leave, the guild that we finished the other job. We talked about that. We never
right,
did
yeah.
it.
I assumed you did. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Confirmation. Confirmation.
Cool. Then yeah, I think all of that. So bank first, then fat rabbit.
Your other
the rooms.
paperwork gets stamped and filed somewhere else. That's completed.
I'm sure we could throw like a silver at it.
I hope you know.
Add a
like,
courier to
completing
let-
jobs
to
for the
let them
guild
know.
will help increase the reputation. Standing.
Good, good.
Like, the only, I mean, like, you know, if you had not completed a job, that could probably eventually be bad, right?
But we know.
I would think so.
So yes. So that's what I mean by like standing reputation. Like, these guys complete jobs. We'll keep giving them jobs. These people keep failing. I mean, I guess if you fail, sometimes you're dead, but not always.
It's like they fail and they survive.
Weak.
No honor.
You failed to die.
Yeah. If you don't die, don't come
We
back.
got a bunch of turntails.
Right.
They only get the dregs.
Sweet. So
10
resting
copper
for the
cat
night, for
in the
the
tree.
remainder of the day. Fat rabbit in hand. Your sandwiches can be what you wish. It is pretty artisanal here, as we've discovered. Any kind of preparations to go to this bank?
Well, we were gonna go check in first before we
Right.
went back to our room.
Oh, sure, sure.
Oh, sure, sure.
Oh, sure.
The bank in question is easy enough to find as people need to know where to deal with money.
I think Flint's sandwich of choice would end up being stuffed portobello, beer batter onion ring, with a whiskey barbecue sauce.
Wait, so it's a stuffed portobello, as in like the portobello is the bun, or is that inside?
Inside.
What's stuffed inside of the portobello then?
Probably cheeses.
Little bits of bacon. Towers would be a salty ambient.
Yikes. Sweet. Walking into this bank, it kind of looks like the Adventuring Guild, except like how I envision the interior of the Adventuring Guild is like bannering and like plenty of like just kind of opulent hangings, a lot of gold to it. Got like filigree and things of that nature. Or you know when people like use the gold leaf on wood to like accent it, like a lot of that kind of shit going on in there. They're really extra because they have a lot of money at their disposal. The Adventuring Guild? Absolutely. Out of all the guilds, probably one of the most opulent, one of the most wealthy. A lot of people want to adventure. Not everybody can. Entering this bank, as I said, the layout is pretty similar. And kind of looking about and trying to figure out who to talk to, you eventually get pointed to this jovial halfling gentleman. The way I could describe him is basically like the mayor of Wizard of Oz. Or the Munchkin mayor in Wizard of Oz. You hear what I'm saying? Like, maybe not quite as colorful in his attire, but like the styling's very, we know what bankers of a certain time look like. Just picture that on a little jovial halfling man.
I will.
And he runs you through the job, which is that the hours end at 8:30 sharp, business hours, and we'd like you to stay here from then till sunup. The other break-ins on the other banks, doors were not broken, windows were not broken, and we're not sure how they've been getting into these banks.
What's stolen? Just gold? Or
Well, we do carry more than gold, platinum, copper, silver. There, sometimes clients will bring in heirlooms for to lock away for safekeeping and things that just have monetary value.
but what's been stolen in the other banks?
All
Just
of
gold?
it.
All of
Yes.
it. Oh.
Mhm.
Like emptied out all of it?
In some cases, yes.
Wow.
Mhm.
And is your system like a large vault system, or do you have separate rooms?
Yes. If you look behind where our fine tellers are working now, and as you do, you can kind of see through. It is kind of like barred off in a way, like there's like it's almost caged so that people who aren't supposed to can't get through it. But you can see like a big ring of metal that's in the back there with like a nice little wheel. Mm-hmm. That there's about 10 feet of solid steel. Again, don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing it.
And this is the only entrance and exit that we came through.
To this lobby, yes. There is a back entrance for workers on the other side, but this is the main entrance. Yes,
Are those the only two then?
only two that I know about.
But still, the vault itself has just the one door.
Correct. And that is, as I said, 10 feet of solid steel door and encased as well.
Does this place have a lot of windows?
A fair amount. There's a lot of natural light that pours in. Kind of, and they're tall. Like, this is like a vaulted space that's like maybe like a 3-story building, but it's just one interior.
Now, you say that the other vaults, they were not opened to be thieved from, or that they simply did not enter the building itself?
The premises doors were not. They were still locked in the morning.
But
But
the
the
vault was open.
Windows were not broken, but the vault was open and bare. Yes, cupboards were bare as they were.
What if I take a look inside the vault?
That'd be highly irregular.
Could they tell if the vault had been opened by using the correct way to open it, or if it had been done by other means?
Like explosives.
Well, unfortunately, the communications between other banks has not been the clearest. I'm not exactly sure of the details that they've been dealing with, but
Trade secrets, I imagine.
well, perhaps I don't know. But we're hearing about it, and we need more security than what we have now.
All right. Anybody else got anything?
Are any of the other banks that have been hit near here?
No, this is more of other towns, other cities. The last bank that was hit would have been in, I believe, Rotograd.
And is this the only bank in Arthavis?
I know it seems weird for a city of this size, but we manage. Yes, this is the Bank of Arthavis. People are free to deal with their money elsewhere, but
Has anything weird been happening around here lately? Anything out of the ordinary? Like someone strange coming in and
it's a big
But-
city, big bank. I don't
but
see
more
every
so
face.
than normal. But okay, not the not.
I did notice a couple of elves 2 blocks down, just kind of setting up shop. Not sure what that is, but you never know. Other than that, nothing comes to mind.
Do you ever have guards? Like, have you ever had guards come in and protect the bank before?
We do have a guard or two that run shifts, but
Like during the day? Where are they normally stationed?
And usually night guard as well. They'll walk the premises.
Okay.
But these break-ins have been quite serious, and it seems like it's more than just the normal thing.
So your normal night guard is not here though. It's just gonna be us.
He's here now, sure.
But it's not nighttime.
Oh, there is a guard here now, yes.
Right, but your night guard, you don't have a night guard currently, or you do, and he's gonna be working alongside us.
He'll be here,
Okay,
sure.
what's his name?
I have no idea.
You don't know the name of the guard? Okay, we'll find out when we meet him.
Sure.
I don't got any other questions.
I am. Shall we grab those sandwiches? then?
Yes.
We will be back. 8 o'clock as opposed to 8:30, just to
Yeah,
get a.
get an early eye on
Some
things.
people don't know the name of their employees, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I get it.
Sounds
It's
like
on
a
their
shitty
pay
place
slip.
to work.
I certainly wouldn't.
Fat rabbit and then rest.
Sweet. On your way to Fat Rabbit, you do clock that group of elves that he was talking about.
What are they?
They-
What are they doing?
Something suspicious?
No, I want to know. I'm having a problem with elves. I'm a half elf.
But I'm gonna look out to see what
I'm
they're
just
doing.
curious why the fuck are you so suspicious of them?
They certainly have an androgynous nature to them, being the wayfish, long lifespan creatures that they are. Three individuals in elven garb have kind of set up this little makeshift booth kiosk. They seem to be selling trinkets, handmade crafted.
Should we check it
trinkets.
out?
Sure.
I'll go to it.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Peruse the table. You see a few blankets that have been made, a couple like dangly bits. Those who do have knowledge of elven culture, just like luck charms for sleeping well and things of that nature.
Can I do like a history check or something of like, this is two people now that seem to have something against elves here in this city. Do I already know of, or can I do a history check of some kind of racial tensions there?
I would guess you could, but I would just say that if we like try to parallel it to our own history and knowledge, elves in this world are treated much like in the way that Native Americans are treated in our own country.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
But
Just paralleling things. Now it's like when Arano is like, I'm a half elf. It's like, well, I'm 1/16 Cherokee. Yeah, that's all my brain.
I promise I said it before.
No, I know you have, and we've treated
I just
we've
forgot,
treated it
yeah.
that way as well. Yeah, just culturally and with fucking what's its fuck silos and whatnot. And
Wow. My friend just texted me randomly and was like, have you seen a movie called Ice Pirates? And that's a movie my mom has made me watch since I was like 8 or 10.
What, Josh? Okay. Weird.
speaking of
It's
10,
old. It's an old movie. Oh shit, yeah, okay.
No, it's fine. It's Saturday. It's not a big deal. It's just I didn't realize
Speaking of what?
it's almost 10 o'clock.
Oh.
Time flies when you're having a great time with your friends.
Absolutely.
But that's what you see, and there are trinkets like that. And
How much is one of the little good luck charms?
oh, like 5 copper.
I want to buy one and I'll attach it to Steel Defender. Oops, I didn't mean to click that.
How dare you?
Do they have any, I can't think, I don't know the correct term. What's the stuff that you put under the saddle on a horse? Like the...
Jerky?
Tack?
Tack? Yeah, I was going to say tack.
What do you mean
Is that-
specifically? Like a blanket?
Like the blanket type things that goes under the... Isn't there like a blanket type
Yeah,
thing
sometimes under a saddle,
to protect
sure.
the horseman?
Yeah,
is
so
there
they did
something
have
like that?
blankets, yeah.
How much are those?
1 silver. It's blanket.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll find
I'll let
one.
you can specify what it looks like. There's a nice stack. I'll let you customize your own vehicle.
I'll give them 2 silver.
Oh. It's this white guilt. This gold thing.
I gave them the 5
I'm a
copper.
Well, I mean, how are lizards treated in this world?
Yeah.
How are dwarves treated?
I would say that it would be common knowledge that a lot of this land used to be elven land. And in many cases, it is no longer elven land.
Because of the dwarves.
Because of the Kingdom of Eris.
Apparently under the thumb of the door.
It's always the dwarves' fault.
But you can make it to Fat Rabbit. Even at this hour, there's a queue. But after a while, you do get your orderings and can easily make it back to your temporary home. We all love it. We all know it.
Adele doesn't.
The simple no.
Simple melt? Oh,
Note.
note. That's right.
Maybe that's what you ordered from Fat Rabbit? I don't know.
Simple melt.
And Adele disease, please. It's a fucking. I can't think of the real world. That's Ike's. Uncle Ike's. Sounds like an Uncle
Ike's
Ike's
sandwiches.
sandwich. Yeah. The Adele disease.
Sure.
I could probably get an adult Azim over at Ike's.
Yeah, yeah.
They'd make something, I'm sure.
I'm sure it would have Havarti on it in some way.
I feel like if all else fails, they would give me the name of my ex-girlfriend.
Good times. Anything you want to do while you take this rest?
Is this a short rest or is this? I guess is it 4 hours?
I think we're trying to hit a long rest if we
Are
can.
we trying to?
Yeah, what time is it?
You went
We've
early.
kind of
You went
done a
early in the
lot.
morning to that place.
Oh,
You did
okay.
some shopping. It's probably midday, about now, ish.
Might be able to get 4 hours in before 8. Yeah.
Then
I mean,
Yeah.
that summoning did not take a long time.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. we
2
got that over.
minutes, and like under 3 minutes, that was done.
Very efficient.
Yeah, you can totally long rest.
Damn it.
I have nothing else I want to do during
Oh,
the
yeah.
rest.
Yeah, I'm solid.
You are solid.
Yes.
As are all
Lord,
creatures,
Lord.
mostly.
I am a wooden cork.
We also have lots of liquid and gases.
I'm full gas.
Fully rested as the sun is setting. Making your way
Downtown.
to the bank of Arcavis.
Moderately paced. Diddly diddly dee.
Diddly diddly day, day, day,
Is that a
diddly diddly day. Yes.
Bicycle class.
Walking past,
And I'm home by home.
and I'm home by him.
I don't even understand what's happening.
Wes still sings the hits.
And I need
Are
you.
you still drunk, Sheriff?
And I miss you.
Still implies that at some point I wasn't.
I could fall into the sky.
Do
You think time would pass me by?
Why is it just a goofy impression?
It was a goofy impression. Yes.
Tell me it's
That's what I was
Tell
thinking
me it's
about.
That's
That's what all I think of with Goofy. It's the perfect cast.
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
Or
guys.
the song he sings with Max in the car. when
Goofy
they're-
movie.
Oh.
On the open road.
Oh, Roxanne, don't forget me.
Good shit.
I need to see that again.
It's
now.
been a minute.
It's burned in here.
Yeah.
I can watch it if I close my eyes.
Because if you close your eyes.
Does it feel like nothing's even changed at all? Oh, I'm gonna be an optimist about this.
On your way back to the bank.
What just happened?
Goofy sings the fucking hits.
On your way back to the bank, Flint, a blind individual runs directly into you.
What?
Like, not runs, but like collides with you as you're walking and grabs you by the shoulders, whispers in your ear, I think the owl people are among us.
Wait, which person? To Flint?
Yeah.
A blind
The person he ran into.
I beg your pardon?
I think the owl people are among us.
son, are you all right?
Walks away.
And now I won.
You make it to
Inside
the.
check! Inside
Inside
check!
check that whole situation. What the fuck was that about?
I would like to check my personage and make sure that things are still on me.
Okay. You feel around. Everything seems as you left it, for better or for worse.
Inside check.
That one's 14.
18.
18.
23.
We got owl bears, we got bird people. I can't think of owl people specifically.
I've heard of, maybe they were a mythical race, the Owlin. I don't know if they actually exist.
I would like to perceive at rooftops just to see if there's any suspicious, vaguely bird-esque things up and about.
Sure.
What was the actual phrase he said again?
The owl people are among us.
Are among us. Okay.
Among Us? Among Us.
18.
18. Surveying around the city as you walk. You do catch on a rooftop, not far from you, probably about 20 feet up, a single pigeon has roosted on the corner of like a down this thoroughfare, like a convenience shop.
I don't give a fuck. Crazy ramblings. Crazy ramblings.
You know, having to stop and take a time. That person.
What else can we do about it right now?
That person still is kind of walking down the street from view of you. They haven't like darted into a dark.
Are there
corner.
other people around?
I mean, there's people out and about moving. There's horses and buggies going by. I've not.
are
I
they
can't sit here and do every sound. I'm sorry,
bumping in and talking to anyone else, or are they?
but people are kind of like getting the hell out of their way as they're kind of just like.
Sheriff, if you'd like to establish
Shambling.
a mind connection with me, I can do some following and see if I find any more information and report it back.
Alright, recon mode it is, I guess.
We'll catch up to you.
And that will be good for 5 hours.
Nice.
You're gonna follow this person.
Yeah.
You see them kind of
And
trail
stealthing,
off,
of
not
course, yeah.
too far out of the direction you're going before turning a corner into an alleyway, as they seem to do. But as you do come around to find them, you see they are in the alleyway. They're kind of like very close up against this, in between two storefronts, the wall of one of them, like forehead touching it. They seem to be muttering to themselves.
I report that back and just kind of.
But you aren't there, so let's see. They come from the wall and lunge towards you to grab you and do the same thing. The owl people are among us.
Very interesting. Tell me more.
They're everywhere.
Like in the walls,
Yes.
under the floors,
Yes.
inside of you.
Oh no.
It was at this moment.
Make this go silent.
I think I broke one. Anyway, thank you for the information. Tower tries to disengage. Back away.
Like mechanically disengaged?
You know. And like we'll kind of back away 20 feet or so, 30 feet or so, and watch still. And wait to see what this thing does, what this person
Put
does.
this thing.
Tower thinks of people as things. It's the whole thing.
After a few minutes, they'll go back to the state you found them in, I would say.
That's fair. I'll return to the group after reporting. doesn't seem like I'm going to find out much more.
Like city living just does things to people sometimes.
Interesting.
Any case, assuming you don't take any other detours, you make it to the bank.
And we don't, and we do.
As it is pretty much closing time, most people start heading out. That same halfling gentleman.
Alcohol.
That same halfling gentleman is currently there to like receive you and get you set up. And I
You don't have to go home, you can't stay here. I know who I want to take me home. Want to take me home, take me home.
Could this actually be Flint's singing voice?
I don't want it to be Flint's singing voice, but I'll be more than happy to.
On the occasions when Flint sings.
Flint will sing in a Flint register, but for the sake of entertainment. And all the people in the East Wing, what? And all the people in the West Wing, yuck. And all the people in the Underground, yuck.
the manager is like, I did find some more information for you upon your request.
Oh, great.
The night guard's name is Baracus.
Wow, it's really, really high level effort there.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
You're welcome. He is on the premises now. I'm sure you'll find him if you need him. I have to get home to the missus because it is practically supper time. Day 1. Huh?
Yep.
God
It
damn
is.
it. Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Yep.
What?
No,
It won't be my first rodeo if it's what you're thinking.
I'm guessing it's foreshadowing. I'm hoping it is in whatever ways it is, but we'll see if it is.
I highly doubt it's what you're
It's gotta
thinking.
be
if
what it
we're
is.
thinking.
Like, did you just hear what that just happened? Fine. It's fine. We'll see.
Did he say hello, hello?
Well, nobody did say day 1. It's fine.
Okay.
Because it is, in fact, day 1 of 3 days.
It's true. It's true. We're having a discussion currently about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, I hear you. Okay.
Choo-choo-choo-reason.
Goodbye. And
This is why I never went into the corporate field now.
I will take position on the door with my
you are
back
handed a set
touching.
of keys just in case, like for the front door or whatever.
My thought was maybe we should have one person stationed at the front, one at the back, and then 2 patrolling.
Should someone be by the vault?
That's what
Sure,
my thought
or-
is. At all that my thought is, I could stay there at all times, not move, not
Sure.
just be there at the door. Don't leave.
Because it sounds like that's the key area because the entrances were not disturbed in the other one. Though I do think we should keep an eye on it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Or so one person posted at each of the 3 different doors, the vault door being the 3rd, and then the 4th patrolling with Baracus, wherever he is.
How many of these mental links can you do? How does this work again?
Oh, it's not a group?
Oh yeah, didn't you just
Oh, it's a group
establish
thing.
your thoughts?
okay.
Currently,
Okay, it's 5 hours.
maybe like 4 more hours left at this point.
Sure.
Whatever that's looking like.
It's not been a whole hour since.
It does. There's like quite a bit of travel time from where you guys are staying in the warehouse district to this financial area.
I have 6 psychic dice. The first mental link a day is free, and it is a d6 hours per time.
Oh, we should, with a couple more of those, definitely.
Yeah, we could definitely,
Yeah.
like, at minimum, statistically speaking, we are not going to get screwed into not enough hours to cover a night.
Right. So that
But we
would
do have to be visible during link establishments. So
So perhaps meet back here in front of the vault door in a few hours.
yeah, when your mind it's like when
Are
it
any
goes
of the-
quiet.
Right.
Are there any doors that are visible from, like, where you can see a person at another door? Like,
From
back door to the vault,
yeah.
or vault to the front door, back door to the front
So
door.
what you
whatever.
see as you come in is the big entrance doors that
Mhm.
open up into this hall space where people can queue up and get to desking area. And behind, like to the side of all of that, there's a door that leads to like a back area. Those are the only doors in this hall room. So in this main hall.
Okay.
And then there's the vault door behind the desk area, the caged desk area.
So are
So it
they
seems like-
visible to each from one to the other? Can you see, like, from the front door to
From the door that's
the vault?
adjacent to where the desk is. There's like a wall that doesn't have desk area where the tellers would be, right? That piece has a door. Then there's the teller desks that are caged with the vault behind it. Then all the way back this way, say like 80 feet, is the main door. So
everyone
these
can
two
see
doors,
You make eye contact.
but that's not
from there.
necessarily the back door to the outside. That's what I'm saying. That's like a door to like maybe offices of some kind, because this is just a main
Okay, so the
hall
person
section.
at the back door will not be able to see anyone else but everyone else.
But the
will be
vault
able
and
to
front
see
door
each
can
other.
see each other.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you.
I think I know you're the most perceptive among us, I believe, but you're gonna be at the vault, so then the next most perceptive person be strolling outside to keep an eye out for.
If you think I'd be more useful elsewhere, that works for me too. As long as
I
somebody
don't
being
know, but that seems to be the key.
agreed. I agree.
Yeah. I have okay perception.
I have two. I feel like I'm a
I
two.
got the shield.
That's true. And if I go to the vault door, I can obviously take Steel Defender with me too. It's the second guard on the door.
You can't go to that page on this.
There's
page.
also strength, though. I was thinking about from
the page I was just
that
about to ask you
tower
to go
could,
to,
is only
Well,
is
I'm not-
perceptive
I'm at
and
the end.
strong to
And-
be able
but
to
you
stop
can't go
them
there.
from being open.
because
Yeah.
anything that's on the
Steel Defender's
page that you're not
kinda
supposed to
strong,
see
not that
will be
strong,
seen.
Right.
And I'm not.
That is accurate. Unless you open it up in this area of the screen, then it will not be recorded. Anything over here.
But it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna, yeah. Anyways,
Alright.
we'll get there.
Yeah.
Hashtag show, hashtag Matt ain't now editing this.
no.
Yeah.
Hashtag meta.
At this
Sweet.
point, it's like going to be a 4-hour video. I'm like, I'm not fucking editing that. No. No, thank you.
And we can stop this at any time that you need to or want to. So, I'm just saying. Cool. So that's, this is kind of an approximate layout of what I'm talking about.
And then some doors over here,
Looks about
like
pretty
way
good.
off to the side.
It would be the door, no, the door's not over there, the door is
Is
flush
this the
with-
vault?
Yeah.
Oh, flesh here.
Like, yep. It'd be like that.
Like that.
Yeah, there's like a door there. Does that make sense now? What you're
And
looking
then the
at?
actual back door is like
Maybe, because this is just what you see when you come in. The building itself is bigger than this. And yeah, let's put some blocks out here because I imagine there being a few areas for like
Don't go crazy.
tables and such. You know what I'm saying? Like places where you can meet with lenders and such for the general public. So there, if this becomes something important, there would be terrain here.
Everybody play with blocks, please.
but they're all over there.
Yeah.
I mean the stuff that needs to be placed.
Yeah.
Cool.
So does anyone have a specific door they want to work on then? No.
Given my stubby ass dwarven legs, I I think I should be inside.
Okay. Okay.
Given my long ass robot legs, I will do the outside patrolling then.
Oh.
Well, assuming that somebody else is taking care of the vault door.
Do you want to do that or do you want me to? I'm fine with either. Or I guess Sheriff could too, because that's also inside.
That's true.
Does anybody need the Sentinel Shield in the
Also-
name of perception?
We'll call it something like this.
Maybe
a
tower.
pillar. Like you know, they go all the way to this up, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I don't know. We need to make this symmetrical-ish. So let's do this and let's do this.
Do you want the shield tower?
I can take the shield. I have a very high number already, but if we are... I think anything to be seen will be seen inside rather than outside, is my guess.
I guess I will hold on to the shield. Ceteris paribus.
So then maybe you should get the vault so that you can have that good perception.
I think so.
Works for me.
I have this set up as the idea of the vault, but I'm not sure if that's
Front door or back door?
accurate.
I'll take the back.
Alright, I'll take the front.
I guess I'll start looking for the back door down here.
Okay. You do come into like what looks to be a little office area. Maybe the manager's office. There does seem to be another door beyond, and as long as it's taken for you guys to kind of case this zone, you do hear the knob of that door back there turn like jiggling.
Then I'm gonna rush to it.
Okay.
It's back here.
Yeah. And when you do get to it, the door does like open up. You can see like a rusty colored red
Cat
hand
blocking you?
that
Cat
is just kind of like
confirming the toilet seat.
Oh.
gripping the other
Thanks.
side of the door to like get it open.
I'm telling everyone what I'm seeing too, and then my thing.
Okay.
And the person does like start coming partway through the door.
Oh, excuse me.
You can see like curled
I stand in front of them.
horns, white facial hair, stubble, dressed in like uniform attire. Kind of.
Oh, sorry. Baracus?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, we're sorry. I'm here with the group for more protection. Just looking out that you weren't someone that weren't supposed to be here.
Oh no, I'm supposed to be here. I'm used to being alone. I imagine you've been hired as the.
I want to do an insight check too to make sure this
Okay.
person's telling the truth.
Owl person.
Sorry. 16.
I mean,
As well as I can.
he's used to being here alone. Seems like he's telling the truth.
Okay.
I imagine you're the folks who've been hired to. Okay.
I believe we kind of thought maybe someone could walk outside. You usually stroll outside.
But mine here's front door.
I do some perimeter checks here and there, and mostly stay within the walls, but
Ah,
things as what they are.
Having heard Traw in the Mind Link Tower, this must be the person I'll be joining for the
And now that they're through the door, they seem to be like an older tiefling, ram-horned tiefling, very weathered. That's about it.
yes.
Cataract or two.
We were thinking you two might stick together to help look out for people.
Sure. I'd appreciate the company. Lord knows.
I am entertaining company.
Lord knows. That don't make sense. Not in this world.
We have, and just to walk you through our plan, and Tower walks Baracus away and explains the plan.
I want to check that door. That does lead to the outside that they came
It
from.
leads to what looks to be like a little, like bath. There's two doors. As you go in there, there's two doors. One opens up into like a bathroom area that seems to be for like employees. the other one opens up into like a break room area, and then that break room has another door that has like a locker where people can put stuff away, and that room has a door to the outside.
Okay. Well, I guess actually I said everyone in my head. We should probably check all these rooms to make sure they're empty, right?
Yeah.
So I'll take a look around the bathroom and the break room before staying hard at the back door.
I'll check under the tables in the lobby.
Sure, make perception checks, respectively, for your.
And like probably behind the counter.
And Tower will be obviously looking around as he's patrolling.
7. Do I have it?
13.
That can help me roll again. I don't believe so.
You find 3 copper.
Ooh. Pocket him.
Saving up for that arrow.
You know what?
One copper at a time.
But you don't see another soul in this building right
Okay,
now.
then I'll go to that door that leads to the outside and stand guard.
It opens up. There's like a little small alley, like not another building, but like a little like stone fenced area. Is that
Are there
stone
any
fence?
windows near that area or on that door?
Windows out? No, not really. Like they're higher up.
Okay.
But it seems, but like also back. Like it seems like this is the place that has the windows like that. The other one's not really.
Okay. Then I'll just stand by that door.
But there's like a little perimeter wall of like cobbled stone that kind of leads back out to a side street from there. And then the sun is setting, it is becoming night here, or it is about night, but there's still some, like, it's a city, so it is not like brimming with life, but there are people that walk by every so often, and a carriage that goes, and someone on horseback, and things like that. But for the moment, pretty quiet, except for maybe a conversation of elderly ramblings of, I remember when this city was a lot smaller, but things keep growing around us.
That hill in snow both ways.
Is that fat rabbit I smell on your breath?
Damn right.
Not mine.
Yeah. So, let's roll for trouble. Make it double.
Advantage?
Huh?
Roll for trouble, make it double.
Yeah. Okay, I have noted that.
To protect the world from devils. God damn
I'd say go ahead and it's not really a watch, but like we could do some like perception checks or whatnot to try and generally like look over this place. Which I would say at this hour in this state could be considered a little creepy.
Ooh. Natural 20, baby.
Natural 20.
Make a 24.
And where are you? Just out? You're by
At the
this
front
door?
door.
10.
Front door lobby. 14.
13.
As you're kind of walking through this area, you just get this light vibration sensation that seems to be emanating in this space. I don't know.
Like, do I feel it in my feet, or like when I'm leaning against the wall, or?
I would say that both could be true. But it's just like, almost as if the building, just ever so slightly, is just...
Like a really low level earthquake?
Yeah.
How, like, consistently? Or like spurts?
In this moment, it probably lasts a good 30 seconds, and then you're like, it kind of goes away.
about 5 seconds into it, I go, does anyone else feel that?
And I would say no.
Feel what?
There's a vibration happening.
Hey,
Nothing
bud.
here.
Is this a private conversation?
No. No, I feel the I feel the ground and the ground shaking.
Tumbling down.
To answer your question, no, I do not. I don't feel that whatsoever.
Well, you're the floater. Can you come over here and see if you feel it?
Yes, and I.
What a great term.
Yeah, I talked to Baracus. We should make our way to the front. My companion has reported that there might be a disturbance up there.
Yeah, I'll say at this point in the night, you two are probably on one of those perimeter checks he was talking about. So it doesn't. It's a big building, but you can run back around. Oh well.
We'll make our way over.
You will
around
get there.
Yeah, eventually. He's an old man. I don't want to leave him alone. So
He looks approximately in his like late 60s, early 70s, I would say.
But what's his species? It makes a huge difference.
Tiefling.
Oh, right. That's okay. I actually don't know what that means.
I think they age the same as humans,
Okay. Cool.
unless I'm wrong, but that's what my memory's telling me.
No, that's about it.
Yeah. I'll get over there and what?
Do they feel it when they come over to where I'm at?
Not at this time. It just seemed to be that. At
Just that one
point.
time for
Mhm.
the 30 seconds?
Yes. Yes.
I didn't hear any sounds that went along with it. Did I feel any movement to it? Like it was getting... Like it got to be lesser.
Like it started.
Like it started,
in front of you
yeah, and then
got
moved
behind.
past me and then beyond me. And
Mm-mm.
No.
It felt like it was generally the whole space at that time.
huh. I'd relay all that information. I don't know what it could have been.
That I've heard tales of the earth shaking, but generally it's a larger area than.
Yeah, normally other people would be able to feel it too.
And I would say
Within a short
earthquakes do
distance.
exist in this universe.
Oh.
They happen, or whatever.
I guess I just assumed.
Is it kind of, does the vibration remind me of when we were, sorry, my words are not working right now. When we were being chased down or whatever by the giant worm in the sand?
Could.
Feels like maybe there's something underground? Maybe that's how they're getting in.
But they opened the vault door.
Maybe they're like, no, they didn't say anything about damage to the inside of the vault.
I feel like it would be a little more obvious if they left a big ass hole.
Yeah, but I don't know. Are there sewers in this place? Underground
In the city,
constructions?
sure.
Okay.
They have sewers here.
Sure, but even the vault doors are always open.
But maybe that's how they got into the building.
Mm-hmm.
Because if the doors weren't broken down, they had to get in somehow.
That's true.
But I'm closest to the restrooms, and I didn't feel
I don't know, yeah.
Methods of teleportation do exist. Mayhaps they have a particularly proficient rogue.
Or some kind of wand that creates magic portals.
Can you put him with me?
I couldn't imagine the nightmare that would cause.
I don't know, I'm just telling y'all what I saw.
Yes.
Or felt, I mean. I didn't see anything.
I'm keeping my eyes open.
Yeah.
and ears, I guess.
It's an imperfect representation, but perfectly acceptable.
I guess y'all can get back to your patrol then.
Should we take this time? It's been a couple hours. I'm assuming it passed with this storm. Should we reestablish our mind link?
That can't
So, yeah. We should spend the right amount of time.
I'm saying this is probably like 3 hours in.
That's probably a good time.
I would also say make another round of perception checks, please.
22.
11 on advantage.
No, 19.
15.
And now, suddenly, the two of you feel that same rumble.
Who's the two?
Are we still in the same spot, or
That's
did
the
they
question.
move away already?
I guess I leave that to you because I thought you were just like
I did
in
say
that
you
moment.
continue patrolling.
I thought you were saying like you had that conversation and then should we re-up this spike? So to me you were, but if I missed that you were moving around.
No. I think we were all in the same area because we
Okay.
hadn't done the spike thing yet. But if you're saying that it doesn't matter, we feel it either way. That's more information.
I'm saying I think if you're in this building or you're not in this building,
I'm in this building.
you would feel it.
Yeah.
You feel it regardless of where you are.
Y'all,
Okay.
it's happening again.
Yes.
How long?
Sorry, it just sounded like Tower's having one for a second.
Okay.
That's canon. That's what it sounds like. The tower has one.
Okay, it's happening.
And it's over.
Does it happen for 30 seconds again?
No, it happened only for like 12.
How often does it happen, Tyler?
How often? That's
Well.
a whole other question. Not for a while now.
How
And how long has it been since the first one happened?
Sometimes.
About 50 years.
I'm asking real questions.
I have no idea what's going on out here.
Well, based on all that going on, like 2 to 3 minutes.
Since the last one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and is it lasting for the full 30 seconds again? Like similar length of time?
About.
Or? Okay.
I don't.
Does that not seem like something to concern ourselves about?
It feels concerning. I don't really know how to go about
I don't
actually
either.
concerning myself with it.
I don't either.
3 hours for the next leg, by the way.
Seems like we might need to meet up just one more time before sunup.
Shouldn't be an issue.
I'll take one more. No, I won't. Everyone in this room can feel it intensely
Whoa.
as
Go back to our
things
spots.
are rattling.
At this point, I think we would have gone back to our. Okay.
Oh, sweet Osiris, what is
So
this?
I don't feel it in the back.
You feel it, you sense it in the way that you know it's not where you are, but more of this interior.
Yeah, it's not happening back here.
Well, it's getting pretty big.
And it doesn't stop at the 30-second mark. And it continues at the 1 minute mark. The 2 minute
I want to
mark.
start walking to see if I can find where it's strongest.
It would be strongest in the central point of this space.
Tower would recommend that Baracus wait kind of out front of the building with eyes on the front door.
Should I join y'all?
Perhaps not yet, maybe.
Yeah, not yet.
Just in case. But Tower will get into this area and ready itself for.
He'll tip his hat and take your suggestion.
Seems like there may be something going down, as you know the youngsters say these days.
Oh no.
Yeah. You got a problem? No.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Sheriff, perhaps if you get into the center, can you see underground?
I don't reckon I can.
Okay.
Total cover. No. It's like I'm blindsided, not tremor-sensed.
Well, that makes sense.
Who I look like a badger post? Don't answer that.
I mean, dwarves in a lot of ways.
So don't you stop.
It is still happening. It is still getting more. That is the descriptor I'll use. What am I looking for? Where am I looking for?
I couldn't tell.
Where for Altau? Looking for? All perfect. Just waiting?
Yeah, I really don't know.
Where?
I can't think of anything to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
Prepared
Yes,
actions.
everything.
That's all I got. Prepared actions.
I'm just trying to find what I wanted. I guess I'll go with I want this. What as you wait, what you will finally see as the intensity of this place gets almost unbearable.
The tension.
It's suddenly what you get this sense like whatever it is, it's about to breach this floor. And then it stops completely. And it's like, huh? And then this almost spectral form of the, well, I guess the best way to describe, I really thought I knocked a whole glass of something. I think now we could pull that page up maybe. That could help with what I'm talking about here, because we're going to have to use something dumb that doesn't quite look right. Go to bank, please. Something that looks like this.
Oh.
Can you click on that?
Oh shit.
Yes.
Can we go to...
A whole ass drilling machine.
That is not
It should be on maybe the GM page. Yep. And then we'll just move it to the appropriate, like the token layer, so it's more visible.
Okay.
And then we'll just need to find something to recreate its size.
Recreate
Ish.
its size.
Well, it doesn't have to be exactly that big because this isn't that big, but
Sure. Yeah. Maybe one of those spell book boxes.
How about that?
What about? Oh yeah.
sure.
Brilliant.
Bingo. And as it does kind of breach out and come to a rest, it stops being ethereal and becomes solidified again. And there's a lot of steam.
So there's no hole on the floor.
No. A lot of steam
Get out there,
and
everyone!
commotion,
It's here!
locomotion, if you will,
Yeah.
that finally will settle before a little hatch on top kind of forcefully opens up, and this dirty form of this small creature kind of looks up, doesn't see you yet,
Yeah,
kind of
I-
surveys the area, pulls a pair of like soot-covered goggles up to their head. They appear to be a gnome. Ah, shit! We missed it this time! You dumbass! It kind of crawls back down into the structure.
Over the mine link. I think they're gonna. It's a big drill. They're gonna dive back down and try to get into the vault.
Yeah, when Towers sees this thing pop up and try to
Okay.
get back down, Towers gonna try to run.
Yeah, I mean at that point I'm gonna start attacking too.
Pardon
Send
my
it-
celestial, but
send it
what in the
firebolt.
actual do-what am I looking at?
Although honestly, it is like 10:45,
Okay.
and I am starting to get tired. This sounds like a good cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
Ah!
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I want to see more, but yeah.
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
late.
it is. Just, I
I
agree.
know.
In
I'm with
the
you. I get it.
actual fuck.
Right. God damn.
God damn gnome shit.
You know, sometimes shit happens.
What gnomery is this?
Am I still connected?
It should be. I just repowered it on, so it should have just reconnected.
Wouldn't be right if I didn't play this. Well,
Yeah,
that should be fun.
Yeah, it's
Good
gonna
stuff.
be, yeah, great stuff. Very excited. Was thinking we were gonna have to wait more days for this.
I rolled
mystery.
for it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Love it.
Yeah.
I just fucking roll. I was like, if it's below
That makes
this,
our rank
I
way
rolled a
better.
d20, and if it was like, if it gets under this, like it was like 5 or less, it happens. And I rolled a 5, so I was like, well,
That's what it is.
it happens.
Me with only one spell slot. Fuck.
I imagine we'll probably meet for this online.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and put these away. But sorry, we built the whole damn bank.
Why are you
No,
suffering?
not.
use
Yeah,
this.
we used it. It was helpful.
Well, because this bank isn't exactly
Hey,
right.
Matt.
but-
Matt, as long as you're up.
Yeah.
Hey,
could
do you ever walk into a room and completely forget why you're there?
Yes.
All the fucking time. But
I feel
Huh?
personally called out.
Well, wait
Could
till
you
get the rest
update
of that
my
bonus
character
roll.
sheet's spell slots for me real quick?
Yes.
To
She
1.
basically goes like, I think I'm gay. And
What?
then-
No,
yeah,
not that one.
that's
Oh,
not that-
no, no.
That's the beginning of that one.
Am I Faye?
No.
No, it's not.
No, that one. I thought you actually had heard that one before, because that one's even worse. Because she's like, yeah, and sometimes I feel like
right.
this and this. And it's like super depressing, like suicidal thoughts and stuff. And she's like, because she's like, yeah, do you ever feel like this? And she's like, no, and walks away. And the friend's just like, he's like, if you have feelings of this and that, call this number.
Damn.
Well,
Like,
the
oh.
same, whatever the same thing is has a different one where someone's just
Yeah.
like, I think I'm gay.
Well, she's like saying like, Siri, how do you spell this? And like, it's just like her walking around with her phone and then being like, I think I'm gay. And I laugh every time because I'm just like, the delivery of it. I'm just like walking around your house alone and you're like talking to it, your Siri or whatever, and
Yeah.
being like, I think I'm gay? Like, I don't know, it's just hella funny to me.
Is that a question?
Yeah.
You gotta stop the
Oh.
audible recording.
Like,
of
obviously,
Audacity.
awakenings are not funny.
Alright.
They're beautiful.